All right. Let's
Pretty big
get
hole you're
to
digging there.
it. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. But yeah, it's all good. Let's get to it. Okay, so here we go. Welcome back, everybody. After a little bit of downtime up in Sharn, you guys descended back into the dungeon. The vaults of Jasharat, that's right. Into the dungeon of the Mad Mage. And here you have come to the third level. You guys spent some time dispatching some ethereal walking spiders and also kind of making a strange introduction, shall we say, with the drow cast here in uh, this third level. They reluctantly provided you passage through part of their main pace, this House Orvindar from Zendrix down the continent of Zendrix down south. Um, some of the sights and sounds you saw on the way down were a little concerning, admittedly. You saw prison cells of people being sort of tormented within. You don't know who those people are. You definitely got into the main chamber and heard the sounds of uh, whips and the sounds of, shall we say, displeasure. Um, and we're shown through, and they basically were like, "Yeah, go on, enjoy adventuring. Don't come back." And that is where we left off. So you guys leave behind this drow mage. You're sort of wander away as the various drow kind of like look at you all, not like evilly, but certainly like distrustfully of these new strangers. You leave behind these beautiful elven people and sort of make your way into a little bit of the recesses of the cavern that you've been led to and told if you go this way, you're bound to run into Duskhaven at some point, as well as the adventure that you're seeking. And that is where we will pick up the session today. So, what would you like to do?
Darwin, do you want to send Bob down there try to see what we got ahead of us?
Sure. I can send Bob. Um, so where are we in relation to this pit that I see, I suppose?
This pit that you see? Oh, you mean on the
Yes.
map?
Yeah.
So this is the room that you guys were in
Ah,
when
okay.
you left behind. You're like 30 something feet through the tunnel, like barely anything.
Oh yeah. I'll send Bob through. Just to scout out, see if he can see any or sense anything. I tell him if it seems like you run into anything hostile, come back and don't be a hero.
Got it. Bob makes his way down. Um, makes his way down and comes back fairly casually but fairly quickly and says, um, the next chamber there is a loud wind, but nothing very interesting, I must say.
Seems like a windy cavern. Bob can't track for traps, so we should still step carefully, but no obvious threats.
Oh, I can track for traps. I'm just hoping that I get one of them with my negligence. One of these fleshy creatures.
Uh, Think of the greater goals, Bob. Think of the greater goals.
Yes, you're right. The dominion of all the world by metal. Uh, anyway, you guys continue down. Um, you do, as Bob suggests, make your way into the what the fuck is going on here? Oh, there you go. Yeah, you make your way into the next chamber. I've got webs everywhere. I forgot to delete those. Um, you get into the next chamber, and despite appearances, I'm deleting them now. There's no webs here, but you do find what look to be like sheddings on the ground, like um, how do I put it? Like shed skin, if you will. To be clear, it's not snake skin. There's too many limbs for all of that, but certainly something possibly adjacent. There's a couple of them laying on the ground.
Can I make a nature check? Or perhaps use
Sure.
my book of monstrosities +5?
Your Book of Monstrosities isn't going to help you here, unfortunately. For what you are looking at is not a monstrosity. But go right ahead, make a nature check. Good bet, though.
9.
A 9. Uh, where have you traveled? I don't think you. Yeah, you look at these and they're like, it looks like a snake, but it's got like too many limbs. It's a little ruined in different places. It's like you're not sure. You think it's something insectoid, but it's
Uh,
big. I'll give you that. Whatever they are, they're like large, like literally a large sized creature shed skin.
I've got nothing, y'all.
I'll tell
Can I
you
try?
what. I might not do this all the time, Darwin, but I'll give you another roll. We'll call it advantage because by looking through your book, you'll narrow it down and know that this isn't a monster, and you're able to kind of, you know what I mean,
What?
process of elimination.
21.
Ooh, that's much better. Yeah, you look through your book and you're like, okay, this is a monstrosity, which means it can only be a number of things. Um, you think that this is the shedded exoskeleton of a giant scorpion.
Uh, uh, I think we got some big scorpions in here. Um, y'all familiar with scorpions? Claws, tails, lots of legs,
Have I
armored.
seen
Uh,
have I seen a scorpion, Ryan?
in Sharn, you've lived, grown and raised in Sharn? No, you've never seen a scorpion before. You, Philippe, however, who has spent some time in Zendrix, if I'm not mistaken,
Hmm.
uh, are quite aware, and you do know that the drow societies down there tend to take a lot of their they're kind of like the buffalo to the Indians, what the scorpions are to the drow of Zendrix. They get armor off of them, they get food out of them. So you know that it probably makes sense that they would have scorpions near them.
Yeah, if we can leave them, if we want good relationships with the folks who just gave us the pass through, then yeah, it's our best option. But
Uh,
they can be slightly fractious, so treat with care.
okay. So if we do have to um, protect ourselves, we can always give whatever resources to the drow, correct? They would use those.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You ever work with drow or drow or not drow? This kind of scorpion armor.
Me personally, no. Drow and Zendrick do, but I was always more at home in Deal. Or
That's fair.
these days, admantite
That's fair. It would be a
is
step down.
is a better option.
You while you were in Zendrix, your steel was probably pretty well sought for. So you probably, got used to like walking through a drow settlement and them being like, oh, like offering you a pretty decent price for your armor whenever you went through. Not to say that their chitin isn't strong and durable, but steel is steel. Um, there is a passage that continues on if you want to keep going. Okay, fucking spider webs. There's no spider webs, I promise. Um, thought I got everything. I always miss something. Yeah, you continue on for a while. Nothing really disturbing you. 5 to 10 foot wide at any given point. Spider webs are not here. You do, however, come to turn a corner, and uh, you are going to see as you turn this corner in this little chasm here, a drow that is half spider and is large sized person. Like you see this thing. Um, let's see. You hear in this room, and you have heard as you've been going down this tunnel, like the sound of like a loud, almost a little irritating wind sound. Like clearly some wind has made its way through the tunnel and it kind of whistles as it goes down. It's very pitchy. Um, you find this guy, and he's got his hands on his head, a number of eyes on his forehead, like his body clearly turning into a spider and then fully into a spider. And he's just shrieking. He goes, "Make it stop! Make it stop! Make it stop!" Not even aware of you, just kind of gripping at his head and his ears, uh, maddened by the sounds of the tunnels. What do you do?
Try going.
I got kill people spells today. Not really help people spells.
Can you put him to sleep, maybe?
I could try and use my aberrant mark to do a sleep if we wanted to try and sneak past.
Good gosh, I thought elves were resistant to going to sleep.
That's not an elf.
Do we want to aggravate it? I can do that very quickly. I can do it with
Well,
one word.
I mean, no.
for sure. I think if this doesn't work, it'll probably be pretty aggravated. Is there any chance that we can speak to it? I don't have any way of calming it right now.
You want me to try speaking to it?
Sure.
In giant, I will say, behave.
Yeah, Philippe says something, and this drow turns around
Ready in
and
action
goes,
to cast sleep.
and we're gonna roll initiative. Yeah, that
Okay.
absolutely infuriates it.
Yeah, that'll piss it off.
Yep, sufficiently pisses it off.
Guys,
Told
we're
ya,
so
one
great
word.
at de-escalating situations. This is awesome.
He knew what he was doing. That wasn't There
Oh,
was
I know.
nothing de-escalatory about that.
Oh,
Wasn't the one elves enslaved by the giants?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why he said it.
Yep.
oh, I didn't know that.
That that's why I said I can aggravate it with one word.
Behave. That's
And it
fucked,
really
dude.
wouldn't have mattered which word I used.
Pavlova.
Hi, wonderful weather we're having. And giant.
I imagine giant sounds more like Norwegian.
Oh, most def. The was the drider.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. I gotcha.
Basically, same out.
Yeah. Fair,
Oh,
fair,
yeah.
fair.
Wonderfully manicured legs.
We got Darwin was talking, so we put him at the front.
Rolt is elf is one. Rolt.
Who am I missing? I think I'm missing
That's
someone.
an interesting question. What kind of language would a giant have? Like, you imagine the societies, like they have communities, don't they? Or are they loners
Oh,
because
yeah.
of their size?
They
Yeah.
have
Oh, yeah.
they have communities. They've got a pretty ordered caste system
Mm-hmm.
between types of giants as well.
Let's say, like, if they need to communicate from one, I'm assuming that, like, some may live on mountains, like, communicate from one mountain to the other. They do have powerful lungs, so it's possible. So, what kind of tones would that kind of language encourage to be able to project distance or project over distance, I suppose?
Well, I
I
can
don't-
tell you it won't be high pitched frequency.
Oh, they probably use.
Same
to be
as
honest
elephants.
with you,
Horns.
they probably don't shout. They probably utilize like a giant sized version of the alpine horn.
Makes sense.
And I mean, those vibrations will carry quite a ways if you have like a really deep voice.
bad vibrations here, technically.
Good vibrations. Always. Okay, who rolled a 20 or above? Damn, guys, who rolled a 15 or above?
16.
Oh, my bad, bro. 21 for Tally.
Yeah, somehow I knew.
Classic.
Something- Classic random. Okay.
It's gonna be a reckoning.
I'm paid to
r-
hate on this guy.
Shush. Don't talk. Okay, 10 or
Some-
above.
13.
13.
14.
14. Nice. How'd you do there, Nero?
9.
How'd you do there, Selena? What'd you get?
15.
13.
Oh, well, 13. Okay. Uh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we're up to bat. Talenta Jones, you're first up. You're a little towards the back. You weren't speaking much, so I thought it made sense to put you a little further back. What would you like to do? Since you're before her, I'll put you before Selena, though. So you're in the second line a little bit.
What a guy. How far is the drider?
He is 20 feet.
20? 20 feet?
That's right.
And for me to get there, I would have to go through Philippe.
Which is 25 feet. So easily can do it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I will. I'll do the champion's rapier first.
Cool.
That'll be a 19 to hit.
That just hits.
Cool, cool, cool.
This fella is covered in chitin, so it was pretty hard to hit, but you got him.
11 damage from that, and I now have advantage on my next attack.
Nice.
Yeah, and it'll be a dagger for the offhand.
You cannot dual wield a rapier and a dagger unless you have the dual wielder feat. Do you have the dual wielder feat?
No?
I think he can, but he just doesn't get proficiency.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, but then he's already attacked, so we're.
Oh, is a rapier not light? I thought it was light.
Nope. Rapier is.
It's
not
finesse.
light.
Oh.
It's a finesse, yeah, which uses dexterity.
Anyway, so I will stow the rapier and then pull out a dagger and attack with the Nick property.
Well, how are you? You can't do that because you just attacked with the main weapon, rapier. You need to be using 2 light weapons in order to dual wield.
Okay. So yeah, I stand here, and
Alright.
that's my turn.
Got it. Okay, that's gonna bring us to Darwin's turn. Darwin, you are up to that.
Right. It's only Selena kind of behind me, right? And she could just fly over, and then
Got 5
so I
feet
don't really need to get in anyone's way. I will stay where I am and just kind of shoot some force bullets.
Okay, I am going to give that big guy. I'm gonna give him half cover because you got a lot of fellas between.
Warcaster.
Then don't listen to me. Fuck that.
But the first one was a 1.
Ooh, okay, never mind. I'm gonna roll a d4 here. Roll me an attack roll on Mira. That's what the random
Motherfucker.
d4 says. Did you?
28.
What?
It's not
Darwin
crit.
just shoots Nero in the back of the head, going roll
What the
damage.
fuck, yo?
That was just an attack roll, not damage, though. All right.
Okay.
Or did you want me to roll
What
it?
the hell?
It's just an attack roll, so yeah, roll damage.
Yeah, I know. I know it's an attack. I'm just saying.
4.
All right, 4 points of damage, Nero. You realize that in this moment, Bob had like hacked into you temporarily and tried to get you to kill Nero, but you kind of like sort of ghosted the machine away from him.
Stop it.
I hit him, not me.
Sorry. Fixing it. It's a bug, not a feature. Seriously?
Did
My
you roll another?
my second one is a 1. So
I'm-
yeah.
No, you're getting that up. You're giving that
Dude,
up.
take another attack roll at Nero. You're like, it's just a glitch, because you just like shoot him multiple times.
17.
17.
Hang on. Shield.
Nero, you cast. All right, Nero casts shield and blocks the bullet.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Something
Let me try again.
going on. And,
Like-
that's my turn.
Not me.
Darwin takes his turn to just blow holes in Nero. All right, Darwin, well done. That's gonna bring us to a drider. All right. Okay, what are we going to do to all of you? I think I know. This is going to. I think it's going to wheel around and fire the web spell at all of you. Kapew!
Counterspell.
You just shielded.
Fuck.
20-foot cube of web. Finally, I get to do this to all of you fuckers, webbing me for the last 6 levels. Everywhere we go. It's time to return the favor. That's good enough. Nah, Tally's fine. Tally's fine. He can do whatever he wants. He's a cool guy. Let's do it like this.
Why is it
I mean,
wet?
he's right in front of me, so yeah. Why is the webs wet? Everybody roll a deck save, except for Tally, Smokey, and our were-rat friend, Sharn.
It's gonna be very quick too.
Yeah, you get spider web and you're like, oh, that's what that feels like.
A 3.
Yeah, same for you, Darwin. You feel karma fully come around.
If you're
In many
within
ways.
10 feet of me, you get a +3 bonus on save.
A 6 then.
Okay, yeah, you're still winning.
8.
Damn, this
19.
worked way better. Oh, okay, you're good. You're good. Philippe alone is ready for it, having spent some time in Zendrix. For whatever reason, that's helpful, I guess. Because there's not a lot of spider things. But anyway, spiderweb shoots out. Philippe, you alone managed to keep your footing. I'm not worried about you, Selena, because you fly and you don't touch the ground. But the rest of the 3 of you are now in the web. You are in difficult terrain and
Restrained.
light obscurity. And yeah, restrained. Okay. That was a bonus action because he's a special boy. He's gonna look down at you, Tally, and raise his front legs, which are like massive glaive-like pincers, and he's going to boom, 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 and he's going to try and bring his forelegs down on you. Make 3 attacks. Attack number 1 is going to be 24.
Yeah, that hits.
That's going to be 15 points of piercing damage.
Warding flare.
The attack, so you can do it for the next
For
one.
the
but this
second
attack.
one.
Yeah, okay, beautiful.
Sorry.
No worries. 14 to hit on a disadvantage. Nope, doesn't hit. How many temp points?
7 plus 5, 12 temporary HP.
Nice. And last attack is going to be 23.
Yeah, that hits.
It's gonna be 16 points of piercing damage. One comes down, like jabs through your leg, and as you sort of reel back in pain, there's a flash that blinds the creature, and then that one goes wide over your head, and then that same last pincer comes down and strikes at you. How much health? Yeah. I think. After that blow, he is going to back away from you. You may take an opportunity attack if you wish.
Mm-hmm. 14.
14 misses against the hard chitin of the armor. And so it's 5, and then he's gonna go up that fucking wall. Because this hurts, guys. This isn't very nice. So that was 5. He's gonna go 25 feet up the wall. As this is a 30-foot high ceiling. He just crawls all the way up the wall. All right, Katosh, you're up.
Yes.
It should be 20 feet up the wall because he's just too big for. He's too big.
Would you allow me to first try and telekinetic shove him off the wall?
Of course, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What's he got to roll?
Strength saving throw.
Right.
So like, handle just like punch him in the stomach and hope he.
Let's see. How big a creature can you do this to? Out of curiosity.
As a bonus action, telekinetically shove. Doesn't say a size. One creature you can see within 30 feet of you. When you do so,
Alright.
targets must make a strength saving throw. Doesn't say anything
Beautiful.
about size.
Yeah, awesome. That's only a 13. Is that gonna
Nice. Yeah, that
that'll do the
fails.
job?
16.
He climbs up the wall and you like just we'll say you use it to like grab onto one of his like mandibles very temporarily, and it kind of like his back foot kind of hits it, and he's like
Make him
losing
slip.
too much grip on the wall, and then there's this like slipping sound, and yeah, he's gonna fall. That's 20 feet. I'll give him the save as I would give anybody.
Yeah, no worries.
But he's got to roll a DC 20 dexterity to land on his feet, which he rolls surprisingly,
worries.
but he does hit the ground and catch himself, but he is now back in melee range.
And I'll do. Sorry. Action channel divinity. Radiance of the Dawn.
Ooh,
I think
all
he
right.
should be within 30 feet. Looks like it.
Yeah, he's definitely within 30 feet. What is the
Con
roll
save.
required? Con save. Yeah, he's just within range.
Nice.
Okay, con
Thank you.
save. That is going to be it's gonna be 22.
That saves. He'll take half though. Yeah, I mean, it came out to 20 damage if he failed, so he'll still take 10 radiant.
Excellent, 10 damage. You'll also notice that, like, your flash and your radiance and everything, he really doesn't like it. Like, everyone's always like, and then gets back to it, but he, like, really hates it when you shine light at him. He, like, it physically hurts him almost.
Okay, yeah, I'll call that out. Darwin, cover your eyes, but if you can produce light, maybe it'll distract him or something.
Got it.
All right, Katosh, anything else?
That's all.
All right, Philippe, you're up to bat, my friend.
I'm gonna close and grow.
Close and grow. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. All right, you are a devastating war machine yet again. Yeah, he looks. You're about the same size as him now. Obviously his torso's smaller than yours, and he kind of looks at your growing size as probably like I imagine like maybe some giant runes or whatnot on you, kind of.
There are 3 giant runes on
Yeah,
me.
activating and growing you in size, and he like looks to you with just pure hate.
That's good. Means I have your complete and undivided attention, which is what
Oh
I
yeah,
want.
oh yeah. If there's anyone who wants to kill, it's you.
Let's try swinging.
Go for it.
How about a 23?
Yeah, that'll hit.
That'll be die 8, die 6. Roll 9. 5 is 14 points. And why don't you make the obligatory DC 16 con and DC 16 strength saves?
Got it. Fails on the first one. You knock him over immediately.
And now we're just going to hammer him home.
Go for it.
And that'll be a crit.
Oh my
Finally.
God. What do you mean finally? We just started.
I've been hit by 2 natural ones, man.
That wasn't my fault. It's the first round of the fucking session.
And 9, 8, and 5 is 13. 13 and 8, 21. 21 and 6 is 27 points of damage.
Yikes. All right, you just clobber this guy. 27's for all the damage across the turn, just to be clear? Awesome.
That's for the crit.
Oh, got it. What was the original? What was the damage for the first attack? Sorry?
14 points.
Ooh, very nice. Yeah, you take your massive axe and sling it under his like back leg and just pull, and those 4 legs just wrench out from under him. He's flipped over like a turtle on his back a bit, and just start fucking cleaving into him. Absolutely.
And I will close by saying in giant, silly little bug, don't come into my house.
This is the most. He's like, I didn't do anything. I'm just chilling here, bro. Okay, Celine, it's your turn. Now that Philippe is, for some reason, really indulging his cruelty today. What would you like to do? I know. Is this a hate crime? What would you like to do, Selena?
Can I fly into a flank?
Not into a flank, no.
Oh man, can I get into melee?
Yeah, you sure can. You fly right over Tally's head. Tally dodges the hammer. Kind of comes by.
All right, great. Yeah, I'll make a couple attacks. Oh, you're gonna love this, Ryan.
I'm so sick of D&D Beyond. You guys roll. Ever since they've done the new update, people crit like 4 or 5 times every session since then. It's like,
Hey,
it's
we've had
getting
2
really
ones balance out, so as far as I'm concerned, we're balanced here.
Yeah, right. we're gonna account for the last 3 sessions. We're not even close. All right.
Second level
Anyway.
smite.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, sure, smite. My poor first encounter. Buddy's just minding his own business, going mad.
At what point do we become the villains? We're going into other people's places and just
What do you
ransacking
mean?
them.
The moment you guys entered the dungeon, you're like, oh, the laws of Corvair no longer apply? This is our villain arc. Immediately began.
It was when we just curb stomped that poor troll.
War crimes aren't legal so long as someone's been accused of a crime, right?
It's not a war crime the first time.
Well,
Oh,
you guys have done it a couple times. Whatever it was. All of them. Sorry, what'd you get up to there, Selena?
I don't know yet. I'm still doing the math.
All right, no worries, no worries. Man, the first level you guys just like genocided Tarkanan. Second, oh yeah, you guys killed that one law student whose only place to live was in a lawless dungeon.
65 points of damage.
Holy mother of God!
Yeah, but
How
the
would you
second
like
level.
to kill the boy?
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, 65 damage on one dude. That'll do it, buddy.
that's the them d8s adding up. Yeah. I want to like squish his abdomen with my hammer.
Oh, you're nasty. You see Philippe trip him with a slash of the leg, like part of his one of his legs gets cut off. And he brings the axe down like on the abdomen. You see the satisfying like squish, and you're like, I want to do that. And you just bring down the holy radiance of the Feywild. You like summon all the power of the Feywild in your hammer and bring it down. And you guys ever remember that goo show from when we were kids on like when the kids got thrown into the thing and all the green goo got dropped
Yeah,
on them?
Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Tal'Dorei.
So moments later, all of you are covered in like a white, sticky, gooey spider bile, just absolutely caked it. As she hits it, it explodes like a glue bomb. And Buddy is most certainly dead.
Well, that backfired, and she'll like wipe it out of her eyes.
No, it was perfect. It's good to remember you don't like spiders.
That's right. They're creepy crawlies that I just don't like. Yeah. So
Yeah, you guys are
hear
villains.
that.
What if you had a spider loyal to you, princess?
You know, in the Feywild, the spidery. I mean, that's one of the differences between the Sale and the Unsale is that the pretty things go to the Sale court, and the creepy things go to the Unsale court. Those are the bad guys.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
So there's probably lots of hags and spidery creatures and dark creatures in the Unsale court.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, definitely. We wouldn't have any peasants like that in our kingdom. Or
Noted.
court, sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was a hate crime. I mean, something was like, I didn't like the way he looked, so I killed him. It was the summary of execution. You have committed ugliness.
Well, and he attacked first, so.
Yeah, fair. Well, actually, technically not. Tally attacked first.
Oh, well, I mean, he kicked off initiative.
Sure. Keep
This
looking for
argument
justifications.
is going down the drain.
Yeah,
Hate
Selena's
crime.
definitely walking away from that with a morally clean soul. She doesn't feel like she did anything wrong.
You guys don't want to know where your alignment is. I've been tracking it. I've been tracking the individual alignments. You guys don't want to know. Selena's, for
We have.
example.
I'm scared to ask what mine is.
You should be.
Oh, no.
Anyway. I mean, what good have you guys actually done throughout these campaigns? You know, I mean, sure, you killed criminals, but in the name of wealth.
Well, we tried to save those children, but they ended up dying anyway.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Katosh is like the only one who has like a.
I have a clinic.
Yeah, Katosh actively
Yeah.
helps out the community and the homeless, so absolutely. Anyway, enough about that.
I think burning
the
people
spider-
alive is pretty painful death. Overly
Yeah,
painful, some might say.
I hear it's
Really
one of the worst
suck
ones,
if that
actually, yeah.
gold jewel encrusted sword just like disappeared one night, wouldn't it?
Oh well, I can't attack twice with that motherfucker. So
Just gotta take the right feet, my man.
And we're getting feet next level.
some of us are.
Nerd.
That's true. All right. Now that you guys have sufficiently squashed this dude, where are you going now? You want to keep on down the tunnel?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Oh wait, did we search him? Did he have any kind of like markings on him? Or, like not markings, but like symbols, or did he seem to be
Yeah,
affiliated?
more importantly, Brian,
Yeah.
do I have any inkling to how driders are treated in drow society? Are they
Make
outcasts? Are they, you know, the untouchable, unclean? Are they,
make yeah, make me let's call it a history check.
oh God, human?
May I give him guidance? Because I'm a pretty smart guy.
Sure.
Guidance is a die for.
Yes, sir.
That'll
Every
get me
little
up to a total of 12.
A 12. Considering you've been to Zendrix, I'm definitely going to lower it. So everyone, and I mean, well, not everyone technically. You'll understand what I mean in a second. Um, so Drider were definitely Drow at one point. How they become Drider is by worshiping the Mockery, one of the Dark Six gods. By some Drow actively seek out this blessing to become Drider. Other ones get fucked over by the Mockery. Um, so they're kind of more prevalently found in cults of the Dark Six. Or they could be like soul worshippers and they're usually shunned because that it's like a very distinct mark. It's like, yeah, you fucked with the Dark Six and you became this because you fucked with the Dark Six. It's like you see that and you're like, yeah, there's no doubt. You specifically fucked with the Dark Six. So this guy was evil. He was either evil or he got fucked over by someone who fucked with the Mockery, or he made a mistake, or but he was involved with the Mockery at some point. If anyone wants to roll a religion check to understand the Mockery, they may go right ahead.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
yay, an
14.
after the fact justification. 14, 18 from Katash, I believe. Nice. Yeah, not terribly hard. Um, yeah, both of you would know. Again, Katash with all of this dark knowledge of the Dark Six, very interesting. Um, and for reasons you all know as well, Mira. Um, the mockery. Uh, the mockery is the the dark god of betrayal and bloodshed, and is meant to represent dishonorable combat, unjust war, worshipped by assassins, rogues, evil warriors. Um, they are known in he's known in the circles as the betrayer who was once a member of a triumvirate of deities. This is stuff you'll only know, Katash. Um, he used to be a sovereign host member and was a part of a triumvirate, but was banished due to betrayal. And he is brother to Dal Ara and Dal Doran. Um, he is often betrayed as a ghastly human warrior with skin-stripped body, cloaked in the skins of his enemies. Sometimes as a half-fiend red dragon is how he is interpreted in imagery-wise. So, very dark god. He's like the god of like slaughter and assassin and betrayal. Like he's fucked. That's what you two know.
Can I just look around just this little cave, just see if there's anything that the Drider had? And if not, I think we can carry on.
Yeah, you guys take a little peek around. You take a little peek around. Yeah, you're gonna notice that the guy didn't have a lot of cool stuff on his person, like tattered clothes on his upper torso. But one thing that is interesting, he did have a fine set of bracers that depict um, elven iconography on them. A lot of arrows and bows, especially.
Did I take that book on the elves, I feel like. Could I make
Is it in your inventory?
uh, uh, I don't recall from when we actually had got them, but it's not. Anyway, um,
You can make an Arcana
y
check if you want.
yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
Nero, you're the guy who had you did all the book stuff. Who did you give the elven book to? Did
Oh,
you give that to Katosh?
I'm pretty sure I gave that to Darwin.
Of the alchemy book, the engineering book, the gem crafting book, and the study of monstrosities.
Okay, no worries. I think I just have to add it to my inventory then, because I think it
Okay.
would have been loaded.
Okay.
But anyway,
Okay.
not a huge deal. 15 Arcana check.
15. These are bracers that are famed amongst the elves of Erenniel. I believe that is the name of the continent. But these look specifically made in Valinor, which is the province, the nation of the elves. These are known as the bracers of archery. They're essentially those who attune to them. It magically enhances their abilities with the bow and automatically attunes them or automatically gives them proficiency with bows. So, useful to a warrior, probably more useful to someone fairly dexterous who doesn't know a lot about weapons, like some kind of caster, because it just gives you proficiency to the bows. It makes it easier to use them.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I think Katosh will just bundle them up and put them in his pack and decide what to do with them later.
Add to your inventory the bracers of archery.
Cool.
Nice.
Excellent.
If nothing else, we could always sell them.
They're pretty sweet, man. They give you proficiency with short bows and long bows, and you gain a +2 bonus to all damage rolls made with those two weapons.
Yeah, them babies ain't being sold.
If only one of us was an archer.
Or one of
Well,
us wanted
this
to become
makes
an archer.
anyone into an archer. I think
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
the
point.
point. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just
Fair.
keep them in. Well, I'll think on what to do with these if that's okay with everyone.
Okay, that's fine.
Go right ahead.
Fair enough. Okay, you want to continue down the tunnel? See
Yep.
what other unfortunate souls might come into your path?
All right.
Down, down you go, following this long ass fucking tunnel. Doody 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 doo. Hey, it does say something about the drow that this drider's been kicked out of their society. Or maybe he just went mad in this tunnel. Difficult to say. Anyway, you make your way to the very end. You are going to find yourself at the source of the wind, and you're also going to hear the sound of current, of water. As you come to the opening, this cave abuts this sluggish river, which you would know to be a extension of the Dagger River outside of Sharn. It is filled with, let's see here. Yeah, the edge here is filled with webs. Ever since you found the drider, there has been webs as you go down the tunnel. And this one is just like full of like a curtain of these. And if you cut through or fire your way through, as you guys like to, you are going to find Rodent Common. There is a carved, what looks to be some kind of old rhyme into the wall, made here long ago.
Can we examine this?
Oh, sure.
Oh boy.
If you read it, it says, "If Dusk Haven's where you wish to be, with the Sargos flow go ye. If pirate booty is what ye crave, fight the surge to the captain's grave."
Can you
I'll
print
put
that
in
in
chat,
the?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's this Sargoath? Do I know what that is?
They're talking about the flow. I'm going to take an educated guess and say it's the river, or what they call
Yes.
the river.
Anyone? Nero, I think you're really the only guy here truly connected with like the criminal underworld.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a history check.
Okay. 12? No, wait, 11.
11. Yeah, you heard. I mean, it's not. I'm not going to give you the full picture, but you heard that one of the secret rivers under Sharn that is meant to go to Duskhaven is called the Shargoth River. It's a good chance that this river is the Shargoth River.
Huh.
Sargoth River, excuse me.
Sargoth River. Well, I tell the others that, like, I think I've heard of this place before.
Yeah, you would know that Darwin's educated guess is most probably correct. You would also note that the flow of the river goes southwest. So, flow of the
South.
river goes like so.
Apparently captain's and apparently the captain's booty is seems to be upriver apparently. Yep.
Or any of our I know some of when you guys have talked to people, so you may have things to do. Was any of that time sensitive?
Not immediately. There's apparently a storeroom down here is apparently there's a lost throne down here that people are looking for on third level, but I'm still not sure where it is.
Okay, I'm all for treasure hunting because, frankly, it can't hurt to have more firepower if we're going to be going to Duskhaven.
We also might want to find another route back up to a way out because I don't know if those drow are going to be letting us go through a second time.
Are these banks navigable, or will we need to figure out some kind of watercraft?
Question. Then minute. Hang on. They don't look like impossible. You would probably want to have a watercraft for sure. Something that you probably won't. I mean, you're a warforged, so it's up to you how you detect it. But something that the rest of you would be able to detect, probably from the spray of the water, it is frigidly cold water. It is very, very, very cold water. Not unlike the river. In fact, probably more cold than uh, the Dagger River. Very uncomfortable.
Oof. Okay.
Not impossible to navigate, just very inconvenient and very, very, very uncomfortable.
Does anybody know how to? I mean, I got
You're
to ring
probably pretty
us.
sure that there's a boat around here somewhere. I mean, people use the river.
Dawn wants to Bob out.
I want to send Bob out up and down river.
See if he
I
can't
suppose
find a
I
boat.
could. Could we try to look into this little alcove that we're next to? Or is there anything in there?
Oh, this is where
significant?
you guys would be standing. Sorry. So, make a perception check, Darwin.
Can I see one too?
I'm gonna stick with Darwin for this one. This is his check.
15.
15. Yeah, it's a little tricky to see, especially because it's kind of dark. Is anyone using any light sources of any kind?
Yeah,
I
my
have,
mace glows, and I would pop light cantrips further away so we could see further.
I have
Needed.
120 feet of dark sight.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
nice.
he's good. He's
I
good.
have the hooded
You-
lantern.
Very nice, very
No.
nice. Yeah, between the dark vision and between the various lanterns and light sources, you think that downriver, not too far away, maybe a couple dozen feet. Yeah, you think that there's another, like right on the edge here over somewhere. It's kind of obscured because it's around the bend, but you kind of see the walls dipping in, and you think that there's probably another landing, like I said, a couple dozen feet that way, on the other side of the river, the other bank. You certainly couldn't walk along the bank. It's definitely not that kind of river. You would have to swim.
Tally and I have rings of swimming.
A princess has wings.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. Did you see a boat? Did you see something
I,
up there?
I think there might be something down there. If you're comfortable going to check, I could send Bob to back you up if needed.
Sure, sounds good. I can't see very well in the dark though.
Oh, here, detach my drift globe and hand it to her.
Oh, cool. Perfect. And she'll hold the globe in one hand and her hammer in the other and fly down there.
Globe levitates up and out of your hand and will just float with you.
Oh, cool.
Okay, Selena, you buzz off and make your way. I'm really funny, okay? I know it. I don't need you guys to tell me anything, so. You make your way downriver, and you are going to swing around over here, and it seems that Darwin was right. Um, you look down and see another cave system. Um, Water's dripping from the ceilings. There seems to be shallow pools of water. This is about the initial cave is about 8 feet high. Like I said, the floor is covered in like black pebbles. Um, but yeah, it's a cave system that continues on down there.
Oh. She'll call back and say, yep, there's a cave down here. No boat though.
Okay. Um,
Swim for it.
I'm pretty heavy.
You're not so heavy that you can't swim. I'm not gonna. Ah, let's see what Google says.
Do you need to breathe though? You can just walk along the bottom.
Yeah, I don't need a
That's
bridge. I
true.
don't think
That's
so.
good. Full of pirates, dude.
If he's hollow, then he'd be buoyant.
Can I try and make an athletics check to jump across? I don't want to swim.
Um, so yeah, Darwin, I would say that you know that Warforged are not considered terribly buoyant. So you will sink to the bottom, but as Lena said, you don't need to breathe. Um, I'll tell you what, Darwin is like a fun. Roll me a little history check as a fun little tidbit.
13.
Yeah, that's enough. In the last war, the Sirens, who were the largest wielders of like the Warforged, they created the most of them in the war to back them up. There were several. You had heard that many Warforgers were recruited into like essentially like a waterborne uh sort of marine unit, if you will, where they would be like deployed near enemy borders like on their waterfront. The Warforged would jump into the water, sink to the bottom, and then like walk up to the beach and like establish a beachhead. So they were
Amphibious assault
exceptional.
forces.
Yeah, basically they were very good surprise forces when they came from the water.
All right. Okay. I guess we're going in, and then
All right.
I don't know, flip something down that's more just flavor that looks like a breathing apparatus, but obviously I don't need to breathe, so call it some kind of sensor and step off into the river.
Hell yeah. Well, so you have like when like the first Iron Man's or the Mark II Iron Man suit when he's like doing the like sensor check and the armor's like flipping all of its like vents and everything. Maybe your body just does
Yeah.
like this minor like going into like water mode. It's like doing water seals across your armor.
I
And then
like
you
that.
hop in. You can do a strength check if you really wanted to swim. You'll be like tread water like a motherfucker, but yeah, you hit the bottom and you can just very easily just walk along the bottom without issue.
All right. Cool.
Um, Fantastic. Hey, what about the rest of you? Is the four of you? You guys gonna go for a little swim?
Yeah, it looks like it.
All
I
right.
I I jump in.
It is so cold. cold as you dive in. It's like the cottage, right? You dive into the water and it is frigid, and you're like underwater, going because you're freezing.
I hurry along to the other
Callie,
side.
got it.
Callie.
Callie,
Who's
Katosh, and
Callie?
Philippe. Are you three doing the same?
Sure.
Okay. Dive in. It is cold. Philippe, doing the same.
Can
Nope.
I attempt to jump to the other side and hug the wall?
I'm
Philippe's
gonna just
like,
hug the wall.
but, uh, you guys try and hug the wall. It becomes I mean, I know that there's stones here on the map, but it becomes very immediately present that that's not going to be a possibility.
Katosh
Maybe
falls.
Oh
if you were
yes,
yeah.
yes, it is going to be a possibility because Katashka and I can do it as a pair because I have an immovable rod.
Okay,
Click.
explain the movable rod to me.
We're just gonna rope it off. I use it as an anchor point. I let Katash go out. He stops. I unclick it. I send it up to him so he can click it, and we just duck walk it back and forth. So we've got a wall anchor at every instance.
So you wall anchor. How are you getting the wall anchor over when it turns off? How do you not drop out of the air?
Because we're gonna go so far as is it just to cheer into the water?
Yeah, it's I again like this is just the map I've found online and they've decided to build this way, but the actual PDF of it is just like yeah, it's mostly just a flat wall, just like a river that goes right through. There's no ledge.
Yeah.
True. Well,
I'll just wait here. Go ahead. Have fun.
All right, fair enough,
Oh,
fair enough.
but we
All
need you,
right,
Philippe.
I can bring you guys, at least one of you guys over with a vortex warp.
I'm good. I'm just Katosh tries to do it, and then he stumbles and just falls into the water, gets really mad, and then unathletically swims.
fair enough. Um,
Uh, I would
all
really like
right.
our durable tank and main healer.
Yeah.
Hey, Nero,
Yeah.
depending on if you want to spend a sorcery point, we could either you can either vortex them both, or I can vortex one and you vortex like another to get them over onto our bang.
I'm
Uh,
fine.
Actually,
I think
oh,
I
it's
can
not
swim.
Yeah,
okay.
Katosh is swimming.
okay.
He said he's swimming.
Is it?
I will also prestidigitation myself
All right, you
to
get
dry off my clothing.
yeah, you can spend like a minute or two casting it a couple times and drying yourself off. Very nice.
I'll do it for everyone else who wants it.
Man, we are princesses, aren't we?
The
It's
princess will
freezing.
accept the offer.
Can I get a line
It's
of sight on Philippe on the shore?
I will say yes. The mod. I can't do perfect diagonals on Tailspire, but yeah, you are meant to be able to see this. Uh, this. Yeah, you can stand in this cave and see into the other cave. So yes.
Yeah, or I guess it's a range of 90 feet.
All right. Easily done.
Okay,
Do
then
you
yeah,
resist Philly? I'll take that as a no. Um, okay, yeah. So you pull out your magic gun and you use the portal gun and yeah, shoot Philippe across, and Philippe does not have to get wet. Um, incredible. So with that, everybody gets out, except Princess Selena and Philippe have got to avoid it. And yeah, the rest of you kind of shiver until Nero is able to. Yeah, it takes about a minute, but Nero can dry you all out. You don't probably mind too much, Darwin. Probably can't feel temperature, I have to imagine.
No.
You just notice when you start to melt or start to freeze over. Okay, beautiful. You guys have all made it to the other shoreline. Well done. You are now in the cave. You've moved a little bit downriver. You guys will notice that the rocks like crunch loudly under your feet. And uh, yeah, you can continue on. You want to kind of make your way into the cave system?
Let's get going. Hopefully we can find boats.
Well, Arkin, can I just pick up a rock and make sure it's like a rock and not like bones?
Yeah, you pick it up and it's just like it's a black pebble. They're like small black pebbles though. Like they're not like stones, right? They're tiny. And it's like gravel almost.
Okay.
Yeah, so it crushes under your feet fairly easily. But yeah, no bones, no nothing like that. All right, in you go. You make your way in. You guys are gonna get to about here. Don't worry about all these. Um, you are going to pass by this cavern. It's like mostly like a four-way intersection. You're going to look down the southernmost part of the intersection, and you are going to see these creatures. You've seen them before and recently. These like gray-skinned, ugly troll-like creatures that are like balding in a lot of places, and they're like very barbarian. And about 10 of them are all like huddled up against the wall. And have any of you guys seen the movie Barbarian?
Oh yeah, I've
The
seen it.
horror movie Barbarian? No?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know what it is.
Got it. Let me show you guys a picture. There's 10 of these guys, though, be aware. So as your torchlight or your various lights illuminate like the blackness, you're gonna see 10 of these guys huddled sort of fearfully against the wall from all of you. In the Zoom chat. That's where you'll find your picture.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of like illuminate your light in their direction. They kind of, they almost like they have their these like bone cuggles, these like rough shot and made like club axe things made of stone, or like bone and stone mostly. And they have them kind of like pointed out in front of them, maybe even swing them once or twice. But it's a real like, uh, animal driven into a corner kind of thing. They seem very fearful of you. The path continues on if you want to just ignore them.
Yeah, unless they're aggressive, I say we ignore them. We don't need to pick a fight with everything down here.
Let's hear from someone else. We've heard a lot
Okay.
from Nero. Maybe is there anybody else have a feeling or something they want to do?
Can I see past like the group of them? Does the path continue on or is it a dead end?
It doesn't continue on past them. They're in a cave of sorts that does end, but there is a path to your right that you can follow. So you, Selena, would be. I'm not a big fan of how this guy did the interior here. This should be a little bit wider, but yeah, you like shine your light down that way, and you can kind of see through the tunnel. Them at the back, kind of retracting from the light. But you could travel right and just kind of keep going.
Yeah, I guess I'd vote to keep going then. Like on the right path. Mhm.
Cool. All right. We will follow the princess's directive. All right, moving right along. You flutter down, Selena leading the way. Yes, no.
Smokey jump across the river?
That's a good point. No. I think you noticed that Smokey's not there, and Smokey
No.
definitely had no interest in going across the river.
Selena would have carried her.
Yeah, make me a little, maybe an athletics check to carry. You're strong, but this creature's larger than you.
And animal handling.
23.
That's a good point. Roll me an animal handling on top of that. You're definitely strong enough to
Oh,
carry her. Let's see how she enjoys it.
10.
Yeah, Selena goes, come on, kitty, kitty, and goes over, and what is essentially like a toddler, not a toddler, like a half-grown girl with fairy wings, picks up a full-sized black panther and like is like holding it like Calvin and Hobbes style. And Smokey's like hisses a couple times. You get her over, but she definitely scratches you for 6 points of damage and then runs off. Her like claws like go like into you angrily, and then she runs down the tunnel and away a little bit, and then sees all the Grimlocks and goes meow, and then runs back to you guys, and she's very unhappy. She's very agitated.
Oh boy. Well, I'll have to try to repair that relationship.
She'll probably get over it in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just give her
As
some
usual.
fish.
Yeah. Just take out your omega-3 pill and she'll try and eat it. It's fine. Anyway, you can continue on down the tunnel. Continuing on, you go, making your way ever through, and you're going to come to a most interesting chamber. Looking forward to this one. You find a 30-foot high, a naturally 30-foot high cave that smells deeply of brine and seaweed. Um, as you make your way in, you are going to see some giant crabs, like large crabs, well, they're medium-sized creatures, but they're big enough for Selena to ride around the back of very comfortably. And speaking of which, you look on top, and you are going to see these humanoid figures on top. They are, like how to even describe these fucking things? All right, here I go. Um, you see women. There's a woman on the back of each of the three crabs. Their hair is green. Their skin is blue. It is like loosely over their very, very thin bodies. They're like, they seem mostly emaciated in like the arms and the legs. Their breasts like hang very low. They have like pot bellies. They also have large bulbous eyes, and like their eyelids don't seem to even have eyelids. They just seem to be like almost pulled back. They have these like wide jowl, almost fish-like mouths, and like long webbed fingers and toes. And the three of them are on the back of their crabs. And this is just a description of one of them. She does have like some fins coming off of her, and then another woman might look far more emaciated. And then the third one is like super overweight and blubbery and bloated as if she's like a corpse that's been pulled in from the water. I will send a picture of these three lovely ladies to you over Zoom. Selena, these definitely give unseelie to you. Um, incredible. Uh, you kind of come in. They immediately have noticed you because, coming in with all of your lights and whatnot. To be clear, they don't always seem to be hostile immediately. Um, oh boy, I want to get all their information right. So I gotta jump around uh, the the guy here. Sorry, give me half a second. I want to just make sure I'm getting this all right.
It's okay. Take your time.
They are a little tricky. Here we go. Okay. They turn around and look at you, and one of the women is going to say, welcome, welcome. What brings you so deep into our cave? You see behind them a sudden water geyser shoots up and then dissipates, and you can hear the echo of this all through. And the whole room is wet with shallow water pits of dirty water, brine. A vast variety of shells seem to be embedded in the silk algae coated walls. It is a very seaside, sort of grimy, but nonetheless decorated uh, home for these three women. The front one says, "Allow us to introduce ourselves. We do not get guests so very often. I am Coral Black, and these are my sisters, Gurgle Brine and Claudra Cuttlefingers. Welcome, welcome. Come in, come in."
Sign off fly in just a little bit.
Says, they look at you with a little bit of surprise. They go, "My, it has been some time since we have met any of the other Fae. What brings you down to such a deep, low place under the sea, young Fae?"
We're treasure hunting.
Ah, sister is a treasure hunting fairy. Oh, and they all started, they all cackle and they go, "My, aren't you a dear? Treasure you seek. There's much to be found on this level, but many dangers, young fairy, many dangers to be cautious of. Many dirty, mean people."
Would you count yourself among them?
Us? Don't believe everything you see, dear. We are, shall we say, an acquired taste physically, but just because we do not look so fair as you does not mean we're so horrible. No, no, no. We mean you no harm, but if you are looking for someone dark and dank and dirty and you should not work with, be wary of the drow, my dear. Be very wary of them indeed. Escaped slaves they may be, but they learned more from their masters than perhaps one ought.
What are they doing that's so bad?
Well, first, where would we begin, sisters? The one in the back who's referred to as Gurglebrine, she goes, "Well, the drow have defiled the ancient dwarven temple to the sovereign host down here. There, on the other side of the river, there is a tunnel system, and if you follow it, you will follow it right to their profane breeding pits for their abominable scorpions. Terrible creatures." Another one, the third, who is known as Claudra Cuttlefingers, says, "Not to mention the drow have been kidnapping folk from the Sharn city above. Those not fed to their scorpion wretches or their other slaves are sacrificed to vile gods." And the main one who you initially spoke to, who is known as Coral Black, says, "And last but not least, if you are a treasure hunter, you surely mean to go to the pirate abode of Duskhaven, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Then you should be cautious, for the drow have already infiltrated Duskhaven and found its defenses lacking. An invasion is imminent. The capture of Skullport would give the drow a firm base from which to strike into the heart of the vaults of Jasharat. And then who knows what's after that? Sharn itself? They say that the vaults down here are as deep and as lengthy as the towers above. If they take dominion of Duskhaven, and they expand and expand, well, perhaps Brayland will become a drow country.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. That's a bit extreme, don't you think?
Oh, you don't know their ambitions, young fairy. You don't know their ambitions well at all. But one thing I can assure you is that they do mean to invade Duskhaven. You need only imagine what their wishes for conquest may be following that, if their ambitions would lead them to take on House Tarkanan.
That could be in our favor to let House Tarkanan and the Drow battle it out against each other.
Now, say what you will about Tower Cannon, evil though they may be, murderers and killers most, they are not slavers
Hmm. So the
or
lesser.
defilers of religious idols and temples. You seem to be someone who cares about that kind of thing.
And who's to say you're telling us the truth and you're not just trying to turn us against the Drow?
Wise. Wise indeed to question who you meet. You can be assured that we have no interest in fighting anyone. We are only three sisters. We have no interest in that at all. But see for yourself, wander about, see what you can, and learn the secrets for yourself if you do not believe us. We have no reason to lie.
Why are you guys down here?
Well, we are shell collectors, my dear. As she gestures to the wall that is filled with like brilliant seashells and so on and so forth, and say, we do delight in the treasures of the water. I shall tell you what. We do not like those drow. We do not like them at all. For they have enslaved many a creature, and we don't want to be at their whim. Tell you what. If you help us out, pit yourself against the drow, well, we would be more than happy to secure you safe passage through our caves.
Well,
There are many dangers, but they all answer to us.
that could be very helpful. And she'll look at the party and shrug. Like, what do you guys think?
Uh, like, oh, let's not make hasty decisions.
I'll just do a general insight check for truthfulness.
Yeah, by all means.
Not great. That's an 11.
So 11. You are, yeah, you're certain that they're. I mean, you think that there's stuff they're not telling you, obviously. You just met them. Um, you don't know about the shell collector thing, but everything else seems to be as much on the level as you can expect. I
Okay.
also, as a fair reminder, as I will do often in the Eberron games, is that creatures are not inherently evil in these games. So hags can be good, metallic dragon can be bad, so on and so forth.
Does everything listen to you on this cave?
That's why we are very good at speaking to such things. We have magics at our fingertips that both strike a little fear into the naughty people of the cave, and other ones come to us looking for safe harbor from the drow's enslavement. We have many powers to see what will be, to understand what you have, where things are, create things unseen. I
And what
will
do you do with
say, sorry, as a quick thing, I'm going to toss in there. Make me like the whole party to make wisdom saving throws. Like this was technically something you would have done, except for Sling. Everybody, technically, you would have done this the moment you saw them. So I'm just doing a little
Okay.
catch up. Who rolled a 12 or sorry, better question. Who rolled a 10 or lower?
For what? Sorry.
Wisdom saving throw.
Natural one.
Oh,
Natural one. All of you would have been like stricken by their vile appearances. Like you would have felt like a pang of fright in your hearts. Tally, you literally get the frightened condition. You see these hags, and you like stop dead in your tracks, and you feel like your heart fall into your stomach as you see them, as you like true to their initial words, like they look evil. That only lasts for about a turn. This is more for flavor than anything.
Hmm.
But nonetheless, you're all there, probably very uncomfortable to look upon them. Maybe hard to make eye contact. Except for Selena, you're just like, meow, because you're a fae. Sorry, Darwin, not to interrupt. Please continue.
Oh no, you're good. Um, would my true seeing see through anything?
Great question. No. Which is saying something. These are their honest appearances. And
Uh,
I guess you would suspect you don't know why they would pick this as a fake appearance, perhaps. Wouldn't that be something? Damn, they're actually hot. They're just pretending to be ugly and old and evil.
Now that's depth.
It does have depth.
Now, I was just gonna ask, what do you do with? You said you shelter people from the slavers. What do you do with those people?
Help them? Oh, they come to us. You didn't hurt the Grimlocks in the cave earlier. There's about a dozen of them held up over there.
we left him alone.
Oh, altruistic then. Most people can't stand creatures that are unsightly. A number of their kin have been enslaved as workers by the drow, and these ones fear them and their enslavement, and have thus come here. We let them be and dwell, and well, do what we can to befriend.
Do I believe what
So,
they're saying?
make an insight check.
Okay. Let's see. Can I use inspiration?
Sure.
Unnatural 20.
You, like I said to Darwin or Katosh, I think it was, the shell collector thing, you're not so sure about that. That kind of like seems a little out of place with the rest of their knowledgeability and level of power that they claim to have. Everything else, though, seems pretty on the level. There's clearly stuff they're not telling you, but um, you haven't detected lies other than that, as far as you know.
Above table, have they said what their motives are? Like what their, I guess, they seem
They
to
said
be enemies of the drow,
they
at
said
least in
that
some
their
points.
motives are that they're shell collectors and that they don't want to be enslaved by the evil drow.
So they just live here and they don't want to be enslaved.
That's what they've said.
Okay. To Brandon, that seems like a fair argument. However, I had the
However, they're
frightened condition of
ugly.
them. Yeah. Uh,
However, I hate ugly people, so
so do I just automatically think they're evil, or do I?
you can make an insight check. And to
Okay.
be clear, whatever you so the way I run insight checks, guys,
Mm,
is that you have full autonomy to believe whatever you want to believe. If you roll an insight check, the result I give you is what you must believe. So if you roll a natural one and I go, you absolutely believe them, that is role play you must abide by. And that is the trade-off of rolling an insight check.
hmm.
Otherwise, it's just the most OP skill in the entire game, and you can just, be like, oh, I rolled a one, so I don't
Yeah.
believe the information the DM's given me, so I'm going to just behave that way,
Hmm.
right?
And also, the check should inform the role play. Unless you ask for the
Yes.
check, it doesn't. You're
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Okay,
So the
18.
information I give on the insight checks, what you apply. 18. Same to everybody else. The seashell thing seems a little out of place with the rest of the information they've given. Like, Like, we just collect seashells. That's very humble. But the rest of what they've said is people have come to us for safe harbor. We have all this information about the drow. Like, we disagree with them in a moral way. They seem too knowledgeable and too intelligent and too informed to
Hmm.
be just simple shell collectors. You think that there's more to them than all that, and there's more that they're not telling you. But as for that grander pool of information they've shared about the drow and their motives and everything, that stuff you believe. It's just the seashell thing, and you don't believe in everything else. And there's other stuff they might not be telling you.
Good to go.
And that goes for all the three of you that rolled insight checks. You all have the same information.
Um, and they haven't given us like a thing to do other than that information.
The only thing that they've asked you to do is get rid of the drow. They said, if you want to help us out, we would love it if you guys would go fuck them up for us. That would be super cool of you.
Well,
What?
Go ahead, Selena.
I think we should fight the drow because they seem like the bad guys too. They seem even worse than Tarkanan.
Tarkanan are the ones currently running Duskhaven, right?
As far as you've heard, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sure we'd all prefer someone a little kinder to be running Duskhaven, but in a choice between two evils, I'll choose the one that won't enslave us out of interest of conquest.
I
They
agree
could
with
kill
you,
you though.
Princess.
Oh, they'll kill us, but I ask you, perhaps, what is the worst fate? To be dead? Or to live a life under the whip?
Touche.
What do you know about what else is down here besides the drow?
We had heard rumor that the drow were not the first people on this level to claim it. Rumor has it that to the deep western parts of the level, there's a clan, if they call themselves a clan. I don't know what a group of hobgoblins is. But either way, apparently the dungeon used to be ruled by hobgoblins. And the rumor is that a number of them, what's left of them, still dwell to the west. Why they don't rule anymore, you'd have to ask them. They're a little far beyond our, shall we say, neighboring villages. So we don't know much. But you could seek them out and see if you could find allies in them, perhaps. There are more drow than simply the ones that have relegated to the temple space. They have much of this level claimed.
I think we'll take what you've said with consideration.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, you may leave then. Go and relegate and decide if, killing the drow and taking all of their cool loot is for you or not. And if you decide to, then you may come back and we'll happily grant you passage through our cavern network with ease and make sure all the little critters within don't pay you any mind.
So you control the creatures here.
Just in our small little slice of this level, this eastern edge of the caverns, we have a very small portion of this place that we call home, but enough to be significant.
Which way to the drow?
Back where you
Back the
came
way
from.
you... Yes, thank you. Back the way you came from. There is a tunnel that runs through right into the lair where they have claimed the ancient dwarven temple to the sovereign host and desecrated in the name of their evil gods.
Well, it might please you to know we've already killed one drow.
Oh, Oh, excellent. Is this just like a drow you met sometime, or is this like this on this level like recently?
Yeah, on this level recently. Well, I guess it was like half spider, half drow. I squished it like a bug.
Very good. Yes, those drow that transform are, well, they are quite like the namesake of their dark god, aren't they? A mockery.
Hmm.
So good job squishing, my dear.
Hmm. Oh, thank you. I might do
You're
it
quite
again.
welcome. Yes, yes.
Which god do they serve?
The mockery, as evident by their spider-like form, the god of betrayal and assassination and blood and murder.
Oh, I forgot
Yes,
that the Dark Six. My bad.
the the dark tally in your head is like, oh boy, dude. Miss, so how you doing this morning? You're missing a couple things here and there. You all right?
No,
I didn't know you could have reverse amnesia. Get worse.
I'm driving. Thank you.
All right. Yes, you.
They said something about goblins, correct? Also being on this level?
They said the rumor was they're like we don't know for sure, but the rumor is this level was uh, ruled by hobgoblins for initially, and for whatever reason they've been pushed to the west of the level when the drow moved in. They don't
Okay.
know what happened or why that occurred, but the rumor is the hobgoblins are still here to the far west, where and these guys are in the far east. So they're like we're very removed from all of that, so we don't know if that's true or not.
That's
And are we still talking with them?
You can leave if you want. It seems like you've asked all of your questions. So
Mhm.
let's say you guys backed out because um, adventurers aren't always the best at ending conversations.
yeah,
You guys have decided to leave and maybe gone a little down the passage to be in private.
yeah. Everyone talking private.
I'll tell you guys my thoughts. Yes, I'm on board with killing the drow. I also like the idea of using the drow and Tarkanan against themselves. We don't have to decide now. We can go. I'm unsure if we went the right way for the treasure, but I guess it doesn't behoove us to attack the drow now. We could just like eventually say we're going to. And I would also like to get the hobgoblins' perspective, but who knows if we can even get to the hobgoblins before without having to go through Duskhaven. But those are my thoughts.
I would agree. I want to see what the Hobgoblin clan thinks. If we get them their city back, then it's entirely possible uh, that once Arcannon and the Drow start fighting, uh, well, the odds will be in our favor. I hope.
I'm not making excuses for slavery. Fuck them. But we also need some. But we're also at odds with Tarkanan, and these guys are fighting Tarkanan. That's not something to dismiss.
Hmm. Yeah, so I think that's a vote against not eliminating them now. But if Tarkanan were eventually solved, or could be solved in the same stroke that solving the drow problem is, I would take that shot.
Do you want to try to find scope out these hobgoblins and see what their perspective is?
Yeah.
Well, the river leads southwest towards Duskhaven.
hobgoblins are in the western
Mhm.
part of this area.
We
So
can
we
just.
can continue. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying we can just go past Duskhaven.
I would hope.
Oh, maybe there's a boat at the pirate treasure. That makes sense. Let's go do the pirate treasure. Get treasure. Probably boat. Now we have boat. The real treasure is the boat we make along the way.
Cool.
Yeah.
No, I need to try to find the boat first.
So you guys want to go upriver and go after the captain's booty?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Hags? I know we decided to do none of the things you said instead. We're gonna go check out a pirate rhyme. Fair enough, dude. I mean, what the hell are you doing down here in the vault? You're here to get rich. Let's go get some booty. You guys take off. Make your way back to the river. You guys ready to go for a little cold dip?
I thought we were looking for a boat first.
Well,
Yeah,
that's where we're hoping a boat is. Is it
Yeah.
the?
We're hoping to find a boat at the captain's booty.
Okay, let's go get the captain's ass.
Great. So everybody's jumping in the water, save the flying magic Selena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Selena, I want you to make me. I'm not worried about the athletics check. Make me another animal handling check.
Oh boy.
Philippe, have we decided to brave the cold waters, or are you staying behind?
I'll stay.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm not. I'm not.
Yes, Selena.
I swim less well than Darwin does. Only I've got to breathe.
Oh.
You've got pretty good athletics. I'd let you make a
I'm
not
wearing
terribly hard.
Admantite. I'm gonna
I'm
sink like a stone.
I'm aware. I'm just saying you're a strong guy. There's a cheat. You can probably swim though. You're yeah, you got a great bonus. There's a good chance you could probably do it. But either way, Selena, what'd you roll in your animal handling?
9.
Oh boy, I don't think Smokey's making it. You like get to the other shore with Smokey. She like hisses and scratches and falls into the water and freaks out and jumps up onto the original shore and goes darting down the cavern away.
No, Smokey. I guess I'll. Do I think she's gonna be okay? Like,
She's just wet. Yeah, you think she's gonna be fine. She's also fast as fuck, so
yeah,
yeah, you're pretty sure she's gonna be fine. She survived being on her own in a city with a gang war going on, so you're like, yeah, she's probably.
yeah.
What's that, Darwin?
Can I just put Philippe into the portable hole and close it up and bring it with us?
All right, Philippe, you want to go into the portable hole?
Sure.
What's
Kataj?
the width of your portable hole? I want to see if you can actually open it
It
up
is
somewhere.
10 feet deep and 6 feet in diameter.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. You get over to the. I'm gonna say you're gonna have to move some of this gravel around because it's supposed to be a flat surface, and this is not a flat surface. You probably spend like 10 minutes, like using your foot to push all the gravel
Oh,
away.
the hell with that. I have a perfectly good whack shield.
Yeah, exactly. And then you take
that doubles as a plow.
Yeah, then you take your shield, you take your big old warhammer boots, and you guys stomp around for a little while until you can finally flatten the gravelly ground enough that you can put this thing down. Philippe jumps inside and doesn't have to get wet. And you guys can then make your way down, save one kitty cat, unfortunately.
Oh.
Oh no. We will go to a break. Let's take a break, and when we get back, we will keep it going. Who is?
We can vote though.
All right. You guys go swimming upstream. Philippe, you chill with a bunch of dead corpses. It's probably pretty grimy in the hole. And
First time.
Selena, first time. Selena, there's a little flyover. You guys swim upstream It is chilly, it is uncomfortable, but nonetheless, you do it. You swim for quite a while. Do. Up you go, swim swim upstream. By the time you get there,
Chilly,
you're
chilly,
very,
chilly, chilly.
yes, it is very, very chilly. But eventually you do get there, pull yourself up, and kind of, oh, just kind of really cold. It's, it sucks. It kind of sucks. Um, Nero, you do some more, yeah, helping people out. Um, hey, Nero's your best friend right now, man. You guys are chilly, and then he's getting all that icy cold water out of your clothing. It's very, very helpful. Now you have to seek a place to open up your hole again to let Philippe out. Uh, so when you first come here, however, let's talk about that. Um, okay. This cave at the river's edge contains a weathered backpack. Uh, Inside, there is a crowbar, a 50-foot coil of hempen rope, which are strapped to the outside of the backpack. You'll have to go inside to see what else is in there. Other than that, there's nothing of particular interest inside of this part of the cave other than the path forward. It's a little tricky to find a stable place, as a lot of the floor has like pools of shallow water in it. I'm going to roll just a luck check to see if it's even possible to do it in this room. Not this room. Maybe the next room might have a more stable place to put it. Caves are not known for their flat floors.
How much air does ask Darwin? How much air does he have in there?
Probably not a lot. Probably not a lot. We should get going.
Let's find us. All right, let's go find somewhere big enough to put him in. Get him out.
That's a good question. Do you have a
10
specific
minutes.
answer? 10 minutes. You're getting towards the end of that, buddy. That probably took at least swim up river like that. I'd say it took like 7 minutes. You guys probably got like 3 more minutes of like air
Oh
left for you.
God.
Let's run.
I mean, you're swimming up river for a couple hundred feet.
Guy,
It's
guy,
not the quickest process.
guy
He's
didn't
got
want to
three
get wet.
minutes, and then he has a con score, and then he'll be okay. We got this.
Guy didn't want to get wet.
Oh,
I hope I never get strangled or something while you're around Brett. Don't worry, hold his breath for a while. It's fine. I'll save him in like 3 minutes. It's fine. Anyway, you guys get going.
Flat?
No, it is. It's a 6 foot diameter. You said.
mhm.
Yeah, there's absolutely not 6 feet across that is just like perfectly flat in the cave. No way. Yeah, that's just not even. I thought about the wall for a second. It's just, I mean, anyone who's been in a cave, like 6 feet of perfectly flat wall in a cave is going to be hard to come by. All right, you're going to make your way through. Probably hoofing it pretty quickly. You guys are looking around. You get to this one. Yeah, this one's pretty wide open. I'm gonna do another luck check to see if you guys find. See what the dice say. Okay, it's possible in here. There's gonna certainly have to be like a flattening of the floor situation here. Who would like to take the lead for like an athletics check just to like try and stomp the stone floor flat there?
Selena
I
will.
know.
All right, hammer girl, and you've got the adamantine hammer, so you know what? I'll give you an advantage for adamantine.
Nice. Mm, 16.
16. Yeah. So the thing about the athletics skill, it's not about your measure of raw strength. It's about your measure of control over that raw strength. So, yeah, so the 16, Selena, you don't pick that hammer up and hit the ground as hard as you fucking can. Instead, you look at the more, higher portions of the ground, and you kind of like hit those with precision until like you got it nice and flat and smooth. I'm sure Darwin comes over with like a.
I was ready for expert or flash of
Mhm.
genius to like set a laser level or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't think we got a laser level, but yeah, you come over and using your many tool, maybe we say it is like something akin to like, oh well, there's the mason supplies. You can like make like something, just kind of take out the hard rocks. Um, 16. It's gonna be really close. Around Philippe, you start to get really nervous because you're starting to and then suddenly a light opens and air just sucks into the hole, as if you just opened up a fresh, whatever. Just before you're about to start making con saves or start to suffocate, air just floods in and your lungs fill with a desperate amount of air. That was looking a little worrisome for a second there.
Oh boy. I hope we find a boat.
Yeah, it's open. All right, have you found anything unusual yet, Ryan?
Nothing yet.
Uh, just for my sanity, if
But
we put all of our bedrolls like side to side on the ground, would that make a flat enough surface?
we've
I'm
already
I'm, I'm
agreed
just
with that.
asking.
Your bed rolls? No, your bed rolls will not make a flat surface
Why not?
because they're sheets of cloth. They're like slightly padded sheets of cloth.
Mm, okay.
Um, so as Philippe crawls out of the home, um, you guys are gonna hear. Actually, actually, this is much more funny for me anyway. As Philippe crawls out of the hole, Philippe, you kind of look up past Selena, who's like, "Hey, friend," and you see sort of, kind of appearing from nowhere, a massive blue fist wreathed in orange fur kind of just appear from nothing and come down to punch her in the back of the head. And I need everyone to roll initiative as you have been ambushed.
Wait,
Oh no.
doesn't Darwin see invisibility or
Uh, that's a good point. Unfortunately, Darwin was busy flattening the ground with the flash of genius and everything, so I'll definitely pass that by.
okay?
Wait, aren't we immune to stealth and ambush of any kind? No, no. I will say this, as the fist emerges, it is a creature that you recognize. It is a large gorilla-like demon monster of some kind. That is not too dissimilar than one that you let loose on a rampage way long ago.
Did we
Oh,
see?
oh.
Is it the same thing?
Mm.
Hello,
It
old
also
friend.
seems to have it also seems to have a friend now.
Oh crap!
His wife.
Oh great, he's
It's
found
my
love.
husband, you savage.
Oh, sorry about that.
Uh, all right. Giant right now, no ma'am. They are definitely getting a surprise round on the team. Yeah, Smokey's not here.
Damn, so they were visible, just chilling.
Yeah, they were. Oh, they heard you running down the hall, buddy.
Hmm.
You went charging down the hall looking for a flat surface and went invisible. Now, regardless of their invisibility, they would have been making stealth checks because invisibility does not constitute stealth. So it would make sense that they were hard to catch for their passive perception active.
Mm. That's kind of funny how you have to activate something that's passive.
Yeah, well, I mean, no one's constantly aware of everything going on around them at all times.
Surely. Yeah.
The observant feat.
Unless you have the anxiety feat. I mean, the observant feat. That's true. The paranoia
Some
feat.
someone should get that, actually.
They're in the goddamn walls.
It's always funny. I get like one ambush on the party, or I get like one nat 20 or something, and immediately everybody like scrambles for like the observant feat or some like anti whatever feat. It's kind of funny.
Hmm.
Do you
Never
like playing
again.
God?
What was that?
Do you like playing God?
Me?
Mhm.
It's got perks.
I'm sure that doesn't say anything about your deep psychological issues.
I don't have deep psychological issues. You have deep psychological issues.
Hmm. Sounds like someone with deep psychological issues would say.
I'm healthy as a horse up there. That wasn't always true, but it's now.
Yep.
Okay. Who rolled a 20 or above?
Oh yeah, I got a
21.
22.
22, Selena?
Yeah.
Got it. Narrow got to 21. What is your dexterity score, Miro?
I got 21. She got a 22.
What's your dexterity score? Because the bad guy rolled
14.
22. 14. Bad guys go first.
Oh, I got a
Mason deck.
22, so I'd come before Nero.
Oh, okay. Then what's your dex score? Whoever rolled the 22, what's your dex score?
14.
Okay, he goes first. Okay, got it. My bad. 15 or above. Who rolled a 15 or above? Who rolled a 10 or above? Who rolled a 5 or above?
A
7.
6. That's a natural 1.
Who rolled a 7? That was you, Philippe?
Yeah.
Got it. What'd you roll, Darwin? Damn. Katash, what'd you roll?
3.
Hey, you're not last. Great. All right. It is the Bargura's turn. Okie dokie. So first thing I'm gonna ask is, let's see here. Come on, work with me here. There we go. I would like everybody in the party to make a strength saving throw. Yep, +3 to saves from Selena, as a reminder. And you have a 10-foot reach with that?
Yeah.
I imagine in the panic of getting Philippe out of there, I imagine everybody kind of grouped up. So I will say everybody will gain the benefit from Selena. Okay, I'm gonna go around. Philippe, what'd you get?
22.
Very nice. That's a save. What'd you get, Tally?
21.
That's a save. Great job, Darwin.
11.
Ooh, it's a fail. We'll get to
I
that.
add a flash of genius, so it's 15 now.
15. Yeah, 15. Good job. You saved. Selena.
15.
Save. How'd you do, Nero?
With her bonus 19.
Nice. And Katosh.
Notoriously strong, a 9.
Damn, you're the only one who fails. You, my friend, are restrained. You guys are going to notice that on this square, laboringly so, as if bending to the will of some dark force, you are going to notice the plants sort of creep up as if being pulled forward. The ground is going to become difficult terrain for all of you, but it is Katosh who becomes restrained as the vines begin to solidly wrap around his limbs. So that's what one of them does. Fuck me. Work, you bastard. All right, doesn't matter. It's just for color. The next one, however, is going to come out of it, and as promised, is going to try and pulverize you, Selena.
Oh no.
He's going to thrash at you with his mighty fists. He's coming from invisibility, so he'll get advantage. So that's how invisibility works. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
It'll actually be a straight roll because I have my cloak of displacement that I always forget about.
All right. Well, the first roll was the same roll, so it's still going to be a 24.
Oh, bummer. Yeah, that hits.
All right. That's officially off now because you've been hit.
Mhm.
You fall.
I got something I want to do.
Do you have? Is it a reaction?
You
Which
can
is a
use
good
a reaction.
point. No one.
Yes.
No one should have reactions right now because they're at the top of the
okay.
order. You guys have not gained your reactions.
Okay.
So that's a good point, Darwin. You'd be caught because you couldn't have flash if you missed. So yeah, you're restrained as well. Fist comes down from invisibility, knocks you to the ground, Selena. You are prone. You're also going to take 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And while the giant gorilla-like demon's fist is on top of you, he's going to lean down and bite you.
Oh no.
That one is going to be a 26 to hit.
Ouch.
That is going to be 10 piercing damage. And as he bites down, flashes of images of darkness, the land beyond, evil, and the abysses of Kyber below flash through your mind. You're going to take an additional 19 points of psychic damage. Then, Buddy's going to swing his fist. Only got the 5-foot reach, so we're going to aim for who we can hit. That's going to be you, Katosh. This is an advantage because you are restrained. That is going to be a 22 to hit. You go prone, but it was only a grazing hit. You're going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. That is their turn. Actually, you don't have reactions yet, do you? But they kind of like where they are, so I think they're gonna stick to it. We go down the order of the surprise round, and we come back to the top of initiative where they're gonna get another turn, but all of you now have your reactions available. Okay. Your cloak comes back online, Selena. He's gonna go for he's gonna try and I think they try and bite you again. Lucky for you, that's only a 9 thanks to the power of your cloak. He's gonna be pissed about that. And I think he's just gonna the gorilla try and punch you from above, and he's gonna try again with his fists. First punch comes out to that's a 21 to hit.
Meets it, beats it, but it'd still be a disadvantage.
Yep, I'm aware. Your cloak now comes offline, though. That is going to only be 5 points of damage. And its last attack will be at advantage now that the cloak's offline. This one's going to be much higher for a modified 20, but you have the 21 AC yet?
Yeah.
Nice. So that one will not hit regardless. You do pretty decent defense for someone who's prone. Okay, next guy. I think he's going to try and knock Darwin Tally prone. So this attacks for... actually, you're entangled, Darwin. He's going to just try and bite you. He's just going to try and bite you because he's got a good possible hit on you. That's going to be 25 to hit. That is going to be... I think it's going to be 12 piercing damage. And similarly, flashes of evil and Kyber throw flash through your mind. You are going to take 15 points of psychic damage on top of it. Next attack's going for you, Tally. He's going to try and knock you prone. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
I will use Gift of the Metallic Dragon to add +3 to my armor class for a total of 20.
All right, so you block that. Very nice. He's going to try again. That one's going to be a 23 to hit. Did a little better that time around.
See what I mean about the 23s?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're not prone, but it's only going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And that, my friends, is the turn. Selena, you are up.
Okay, I would like to stand up.
All right, you do. Half your speed, you're up.
I'll bonus action divine favor.
Hang on a second. Just a quick thing I gotta check here. Standing up in difficult terrain. Okay, so this is gonna cost all your movement. Because you have to spend half your movement to stand up, but you're in difficult terrain. So it takes all of your movement to get to your feet. Because you have to like fight through and across the vines to stand up. But yes, please go ahead.
And yeah,
So you're casting Divine Favor?
yeah. And then
All
I'll
right.
make a couple attacks.
Beautiful, go for it.
That's a 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Okay, does a 20 hit.
20 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Great. Okay. That's 12 points of bludgeoning damage. And
All right.
I'll add a second level smite for. Oh, and my D4 divine favor.
Yep, and also add an extra d8 because this is a fiend. So you should be rolling 4d8 instead of 3 on a second level spell.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's great. So that's 15 more points of radiant damage.
Excellent. 15 more points. He did not like that. You, for whatever reason, were already target number 1, but now he's like, oh, you are trouble. As you smash into him. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that's my turn.
Got it. All right, Nero, you're up to bat. You are in difficult terrain. What's the plan?
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna spend sorcery points to quicken a spell and make it a bonus action.
Okay.
To quicken Mind Sliver on the one that's not been damaged yet.
Got it. I need to roll an intelligence save, you say?
Intelligence save 15.
Okay, give me a second. Got it. Okay, intelligence save. Here we go. Oops. That is only going to be a 9.
Fail.
All right.
Yeah. And subtract from the next saving throw makes. He'll have to take a 1d4 subtraction to the next saving throw.
Okay.
And he'll also take 2 psychic damage.
Oh no, bro. All right, good job. Is there anything else?
Oh yes. I'll take out my wand of binding, and then I will cast Hold Monster on it.
Hey, very nice. Maybe we are gonna target you instead. Wisdom save, right?
Wisdom save. Hang on, it's a wisdom save 17 minus 1d4.
Wisdom save 17. That goes through it. Chains shoot up from the ground, spectral chains, and wrap around his arms, and he has successfully been captured by the whole monster. Well done.
Exactly. Now I'm gonna run away.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one was like, oh, Selena's pretty bad. He sees his buddy wrapping chains and looks past them all and goes, ah. And looks very much like he is going to target you next.
Well, good thing I ran away then. Please kill them both. Will it get to me?
Okay, that is going to bring us to Sharn Cassifax, the most deadly member of the party, to be sure. He is going to... fuck, what is he gonna do? He's gonna take out his hand crossbow, because he doesn't want to get too close to that fucking thing. You go, take this, you fucking fuck! Ah! He's gonna take 2 hand crossbow shots.
At the restrained one, or?
Yeah, at the restrained one.
Okay, cool.
He has advantage, why not take it?
Okay.
He
has advantage? Yep. Yeah, you're right,
Yep.
sorry.
That's gonna be 15, which just hits, and another hit, way more than that. So that is going to be that's going to be 12 points of piercing damage total. The guy roars in anger, and he goes, "Good call, Nero!" And he's going to run away 3 feet.
A thug after my own heart.
That's going to bring us to Philippe. It's pretty dense in here, Philippe, but you're strong enough to rip through all of the entanglement. What do you do with your turn?
Yeah, there's not enough room to do that.
It's gonna be actually pretty fun. Just so you know, near at the end of your run, you get your full run, but then you hit this invisible wall where you hear this woman's voice go, this is too dangerous for you. You shouldn't come down here.
Come on now.
Sorry, keep going, Philippe.
Oh, I'm just reading the feature quick like a bunny.
Yeah. No worries.
If you lack the room to become large, your size doesn't change, but I still get Giant's Might, so I'll activate that. There's not room enough for me to get large inside of that space, but
Got it. Your body sort of becomes large and sort of strains to get too big, but you are certainly like Goliath-sized. You're at the absolute peak of medium range.
and then I'll take a 5-foot step forward to be beside the princess, and
You've got space. You got a nice little space right in the middle here. There you go.
okay. Yeah, in that case, we're gonna hammer a monkey.
All right, go for it.
That's a 16.
16 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's 11 points, and DC 16 con and DC 16 strength.
Got it. Fails both of them, so he is very, very prone.
Fantastic. I will hit you with advantage while you're laying on the ground, because that's the way we work.
Nero, as a quick question, it's paralysis, right? Whole person gets paralysis. Okay,
Yeah.
if that's the case, he's considered incapacitated, which means he loses concentration. The entanglement is gone.
Oh, nice.
All right, my apologies. Keep going, Philippe.
14 and 8's 22.
22 absolutely hits.
For I'm going to use Savage Attacker because That die roll sucked. That's better. 11 and 5 is 16 points.
16 points. All right, good job. He is bloodied. Well done. You're just chopping away. Good job. Is there anything else for Philippe Gaston?
Nope, that's bonus action.
All right, Talenta Jones. The vines just sort of crumble off of you as the nefarious will that forced them upon you are gone. This big ass monkey is fully paralyzed. He is very well lined up for a nasty sneak attack if you want to go for it. What do you do with your turn?
All right, I'll stand up.
Stand up.
Yep, and it's gonna hit fucking artist. So he's paralyzed, right? So it's an auto crit.
Auto crit.
Yes,
Absolutely.
you have advantage. If you hit, it becomes an auto crit.
Okay. Cool.
Don't you just love Hold Monster?
No, because it always fails when I fucking do it.
It usually does fail, but
Works for me.
The one person the hold spells work for is indeed there.
Of course. Let's do the short sword +1.
Hell yeah.
Shakayate. Shak. Oh, I guess I didn't need to roll, huh?
No, you do. You have advantage. You still need to hit.
Oh, on hit, it's not. Gotcha.
Yeah. Roll advantage. If you hit, it's considered an auto crit.
Okay. With advantage, that was 23 to hit.
That'll definitely hit. Roll a sneak attack. Take advantage. That's going to be a fuck ton of damage.
Shakayate.
You could one-shot him.
It's possible.
And 3d6.
Some Baxel down shit.
Okay, so that's going to be... So 1d6 plus 6 turns into 12. And then... I rolled a 3 on the... So 12... 13, 14, 15... And then... Oh, for sneak attack, are the 3d6s maxed out and then I roll them?
Yes.
Okay.
All dice within the damage roll are considered to be part of the crit. I think this is the one time I've liked the 2014 art better than the 2024 art. It's for the Balgora.
You can make an argument it looks more like a gorilla than the old one.
He looks more like an orangutan in this one.
All right. I think
We wouldn't be staring at the Balgora character sheet right in this moment, would you, Nero?
No.
No? Alright.
Because I remember the monsters, because I spent too much time looking at these things beforehand.
Alright, fair enough.
Long before.
It's like a Dokes edit. Can't prove it.
Yeah.
Okay, and
what'd you get?
all right,
Final
that's
roll.
56 total. I'm gonna add another die due to Piercer, superior crit, or whatever it's called.
Absolutely, but that dice will not be considered a crit because that is a dice added due to crit.
Understand.
Cool. So, give me the grand total in the end. I'm not going to add anything until you.
That is a total of 59 damage.
Woo! So he goes from perfectly fresh to the Tally Nero synergy, or he wasn't perfectly fresh. He had taken a little bit of damage. He took the 4 damage from Nero, and now how would you like to one-shot a Balgora demon? That is, in fairness, he is chained like this, like around the neck, around the arms, around the legs, around the torso. Like he's completely vulnerable to you when you're in a death strike. What does that death strike look like?
Okay. I think Tally spins to his feet and all in one motion pulls out the short sword, and he kind of what's that logo where it's just somebody with like their legs spread and a mic held up like that?
Jordan's.
Uh,
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Michael Jordan.
oh, Michael Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Michael Jordan, uh, but instead of basketball, it's a short sword like right under the chin, through the top of the head.
All right. You like Luke Skywalker that shit up into his throat. You just spear lance it up through the throat. His jaw immediately clamps shut, and the tip of the sword slices up through his skull. And you guys get and from the sides of his lips, and then he just bursts into ash and flame. To be specific, it's an ichor. His body just immediately just loses its form and dissolves into this like red blackish ichor that just like slops down your wrist and sword onto the ground and just like immediately in seconds dissolves into like a very small puddle as he is sent and cast back to the plane from whence he came.
Beautiful.
No.
I'm gonna send Whales from the Grave at his husband.
Sure, go for it. I found love in these caves.
Now this 2d6 would not suffer the effects of
Yeah.
critical, would it?
No, yeah, not a crit.
Okay.
Separate instance of damage.
All right, 6 necrotic damage for that guy if it affects him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Since I attacked with the short sword, I will use the dagger offhand.
He's prone, you have advantage.
Beautiful. Shakayate. Wow, I rolled 2 7s. I don't know where y'all are getting these nat 20s from. Shit, fuck. Whoa! 15.
15 just hits. Roll me damage. There's no sneak attack on this. It's just a dagger.
Understood. That is 8 damage.
All right, 8 damage. Okay, he takes it. He's looking pretty ugly right now, and not because his mama didn't want him. All right. Is there anything else, Tally?
Bonus action disengage.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, you got 10 more feet. You want to just kind of like send back here a little bit?
Yeah, I'll kind of go further around the corner if I can.
Yeah, like that.
Mhm.
Cool. Katosh, it's wounded. It's severely hurt. Send it back to the abyss. Or don't.
Well,
Let me
okay.
tell you it's
No,
bad.
it's all right. I was gonna heal, but it's super hurt or?
It's pretty fucking. I mean, it would need a decent blow, but yeah, it's pretty hurt.
Okay. Yeah, I'll can I do like a burning hands, but flavor it as radiant damage to like dispel this demon?
Sure.
Yeah. Burning hands.
Yeah. Burning hands. I'll make a dex save.
First level, yeah.
That is going to be a 15 to save.
Fail. 16.
16. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 12 radiant fire damage.
12 radiant fire. You send forth this blaze of flame that is so bright with holiness that it is almost white. 12 damage. That is going to be reduced to 6 as its great ape-like hand grabs your hand like through the fire and like douses it, and sort of turns over to you, and you hear in your head and say, "You know nothing of fire." Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I like that. Yeah, I guess that's all.
Okay. All right, Darwin, send him back to the abyss from whence he came.
I didn't hear that. You know nothing of fire, right?
No, that was definitely in Katash's mind. He is not capable of speaking common.
Well, Darwin sees the big
Oh
monkey
yeah, he
fist latch on.
sees. Yeah. You see that.
So, like, out in alarm, he just like throws out his hand and sends 3 missiles at the evil monkey.
Hell yeah, go for it. Yeah, it is very apparent at this point that this guy's resistant to fire.
7, so 3 of them 21 damage.
How would you like to slay the demonic ape monster?
I'm gonna do a Mogadishu, 2 in the chest, 1 in the head.
Incredible. Yeah, he's leaned over. He's got his massive fucking hand around Katash's like Iron Giant situation. And then you just and as these 3 blast into him, he just becomes this like steaming black ichor as he disappears into the goo and vanishes back to Kaiba, back to the realm of demons. And that, my friends, is the fight.
Nero will come around the corner. Good job, everybody. Good job.
Nothing to harvest, just this disgusting ooze.
Yeah, Zarn comes back and he goes, "Hey, good job, everybody! Yeah, we did, we really got him there, didn't we?
Damn right we did.
High five, Miro!"
Hero, look, he's taking after you so much.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
If an eye roll had a sound, it would be deafening in this room.
What? We can't, what, the 2 bros can't celebrate a victory? Well fought?
Wait, do you want me and him fist fighting these? Did you want me and him fist fighting these things?
Yeah, I mean, look at this guy. He like holds up Nero's arm. Look at that.
Hey, watch it now.
I'm just joking. All right. I'm very
Okay,
touchy around here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's true. True.
Oh, look, treasure. He runs by.
Okay. Oh,
Runs over
wait,
the-
you found the treasure?
Nero goes running after. This is all
Hey, you found the
playing
treasure?
This isn't playing exactly the way I intended it to.
I'll give the princess a cure wounds, 8 HP. It's not a lot, but it helps a little bit. And then I can give Tally divine spark for a little bit as well.
Woo!
Nero and Zarn are just like in this. There's a corpse that's got some treasure on him. They're just like, I want his boots. I want his boots. Give me his boots. And Nero's like, yeah, I want his rings. Give me his rings.
I'm not that desperate.
Just like pushing through. No, get out of the way. Nah. Oh, look, a gun. I want it. Anyway, jokes aside, you guys
9
could.
HP Tally. Sorry.
No, I bet. Jokes aside, you guys go see Zarn and Nero rummaging through, and you guys are going to see, slumped against the west wall of the back chamber, is a moldy skeleton of a human pirate. He's got, like, it's not hard to see, he's missing a leg, and there's, like, a peg leg sitting next to the leg, the skeletal body. He's clearly got, like a pirate hat on, like a captain's tricorn. He's got like the long captain's duster. Clearly some kind of pirate. In one hand is a rusty short sword. In the other hand is, you know what? Fuck it. It's not a short sword. It's a cutlass, dude. Come on, man.
Fuck yeah.
In one hand he's got a rusty cutlass. In the other hand he's got a wooden tankard. There's also a shattered wooden cask lying nearby. Let's see. Yeah, that's what you see. So, no, jokes aside, there doesn't seem to be any treasure. I think he pulls Zarn pulls up the cutlass. He's like, ha ha, pirate cutlass. That's it. That's all this guy had.
I'm examining the body again.
Okay. You look over the body and you see Nero shoving his hand to the side of the ribcage. No, nothing in there. No, there's it just seems to be like a dead pirate with a tankard, a broken barrel, and a cutlass that Zarn's now swinging around over in the corner.
Is the body hot on top of anything?
You shove the body out of the way. Get out of the way, Alan. No, there's nothing under him. If yeah, there's nothing on the body.
I want to keep looking at the rest of the room.
All right, make
Did
an
I
investigation check.
Oh.
Yeah, Tally, go ahead.
I was gonna do that.
Yeah, go
But
ahead.
you beat me to it, I think.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Go ahead. Well, he was rummaging through the body while he was doing that. You could have been looking around. Go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Imagine him just like ragdoll throwing himself into a wall for some reason.
While everyone's looking, just asking for time's sake, can I be doing a preparing of detect magic?
Yeah,
Ritual
you can
cast?
ritual casting. Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you.
What'd you get, Tally?
Day one.
Yeah, you happened to find it was pretty hard to see in all the cracks in the wall, but after careful examination, you do find just above the skeleton there is a slot carved into the stone. The slot seems to be the very same width as the rusty pirate blade that Zarn's swinging around.
Okay.
Look at me,
Can
I'm a
I
pirate.
can I sleight of hand pull it?
I mean,
can
he's
snatch
actively
it from.
holding it. It's not like something you can. Could you imagine just pickpocket? He's like, where to go? I'll tell you what. You can make a pickpocket. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand.
Okay.
I require.
I'll do
you
a
to roll-
performance too if you want to get him to.
I require a 25 to slip it from his hand while he's actively swinging it around.
I'm going lucky.
This is a very hard challenge. So this will be difficult.
Shakayate. Yep, that's why we lucky. Shakayate. 18.
18. You're like trying to get the timing right. 18. Everyone's kind of watching you, and you like go in at the wrong time, and he like swings around and like cuts your hand. You take 3 points of damage as he cuts the back of your hand. He goes, "What are you doing? You crazy? Oh my god, I cut you. Are you all right?"
No. Do you see what you did to me?
What?
Look! Look!
Why would
And
you,
can I try
why
to
would
steal
you
it again?
You can, but this is gonna be more like a grapple thing. He is very focused on you in this moment. You'd be like, "Oh no, look at my head." Maybe an athletics check is you just like tackle him and try and, or not tackle him, but you're like, "Give it to me, fucker."
Okay. Oh my fucking god. That's a 5.
A 5. You're like, "Oh my head," and you like grab him and roll to the ground, and there's like a Looney Tunes smoke that goes up, and you just see like Zarn walk out of the smoke. He's like, "What's his problem, man?" As the smoke's like still going, and you kind of are there like trying to find him. He's like, "Where'd you go, fucker?" And then he like shapeshifts like into a giant rat with the thing in his mouth, and he like starts running
Zarn.
around. Away.
Zarn, hand him the cutlass.
I like him.
It cuts to like the Scooby Doo like the hallway with the doors as Callie's like chasing after Zarn. Yeah, he like runs away with the cutlass.
Zarn, I'll a trade, and I'll pull out the bracers. A trade.
He definitely drops it at your feet and like puts out his little rat hands.
I'll like untie them and like put them on this.
You like slip him onto his, and then he like turns into a proper rare rat. He goes, "Whoa, thanks, Katash!" And,
No
and then he just goes running around the
You'll
thing,
be
like pretending
better
to
with
shoot
your bow now.
Yeah! He is very pleased. He will go off and attune to his bracers. His form of attunement is like pretending he's the best bowman in the world. It's like Robin Hood, fuck yeah.
Can I have that sword, please?
I'll toss the cutlass to Tally.
Thank you.
Make a sleight of hand check to catch it as he throws it at you.
Oh no!
Be careful, tinnitus. It's worse.
14.
Yeah, that's enough. You catch it. You're a rogue. You're pretty quick on your hands. Yeah, you catch it. You want to go over to the opening in the wall and try and slip it in.
As he stows his silvered blade as the were-rat runs away, he will place the cutlass into the slot for it.
as you're like half drawn, you put it
I
away.
didn't
You
even
hear
think about that.
Zarn go. "Achoo!" Ah, what's that? You go over and you take the cutlass and you sort of like because it's a curved blade, right? You kind of put the tip in and you half moon like sort of half moon slide it
That's
in,
usually
and
how
it
it
is
works.
yeah, and it's a and you slide it in and it's like a absolute perfect fit for the blade.
It's not
Once it's
always
in,
that way.
it's not always that. But in this case, you go, you're like, perfect. That never happens. And you hear the wall next to you go, and you are going to see a stone slot in the wall open up. Zarn goes, fuck. Oh, man. There seems to be a slot in the wall behind that fake stone wall. Um, you are going to see that there's a moldy old chest sitting in that slot. You guys can like, in the pirate loot, right? You and Katosh can like grab either side of the handle, like pull it out, hit it on the ground, the butt of the weapon, go like hit off the
Cutlass, yeah.
rusted lock. Yeah, yeah, clonk off the rusted lock. Open it up. Ah, the Pulp Fiction light hits you as you open it up and go,
And a bomb goes off.
that's
Yeah, they
just
got
what
it.
we're
A bomb!
no.
Rocks fall, everybody
Sorry.
dies.
No, it is not trapped, luckily enough.
PTSD.
Yeah, PTSD. As you open it up, like the back of the lid, like actually falls off, like the hinges kind of fall apart. And the whole chest just kind of falls apart once the lock comes off, and just spilling onto the floor out of the broken chest is just dozens, if not hundreds, of pieces of gold, just like onto the floor out of the chest. Um, there's a number of
Yeah, we happy.
Yeah, we happy.
Yeah.
You're gonna see a number of pouches fall out alongside that seem to, by the way that they're indented, maybe there's some precious stones inside. And you can start like, we're rich! Yeah! Going through it. So this is what's inside. It's technically supposed to be silver, but I think it's way cooler if it's gold. So, 500 gold pieces instead of
Okay,
silver
let's-
pieces. There is a shark skin pouch containing 5 moss agates, worth
Ah.
10 GP. I'm going to post all this. It's
Ah.
fine. 10 GP each. You also find a pair of bone dice, like pirate dice, essentially.
I'll
Like
take
the
those.
6 has a little skull, and we're gonna wait till the end. Let's
Okay,
not
sorry.
jumping on the treasure, trying to call it from everybody.
Honest boots.
Yeah, I want boots. The 6 has like a crisscross cutlass in front of like a skull in front of it, or that's the one. That'll be the one. That makes more sense. Those are worth a gold piece, but they're
Very
cool.
tally core.
Very tally core. A 6-inch tall empty obsidian bottle carved in the shape of a wizard's tower with removable cork worth 50 gold pieces. There is a pearl necklace worth 250 gold pieces.
Ooh.
And last but not least is a shriveled elf's ear with a potion of some kind. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a shriveled sea elf's head. So you know how the second Pirates movie, how she had all the shriveled heads around? Shriveled sea elf head, and it's stuffed into its mouth is this like again old Pirates of the Caribbean like rum bottle filled with a potion of water brew stuffed into its mouth. The vial's cork is like sticking out of the end of its mouth. That's some piratey fucking flavored shit. I gotta say
It's good. That's why it's
that
new.
was intensely pirate core flavored treasure. I love
So
that.
it has a bottle sticking out of his mouth. Like, oh.
Yeah, it's a shriveled head. Do that again. What was that? What'd you do?
Oh,
Sorry, what was
Clip
that?
that. Clip that.
Okay, stop. Never mind. Sorry.
I'm almost there.
All right, cut that. Make that a GIF. That's
Take that out
terrible.
of context, and that's
um. Anyway, so here is your booty.
That's a nice pirate ass.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
you.
You call it the booty.
There you go. It's pirate booty. You know what that means. Okay,
know.
there is your treasure posted for your viewing pleasure.
I did the math. 500 divided 6 ways is 83 for each of us.
So I was like, hey, what do you mean 6 ways? There's 7 of us.
Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on.
I shot that ogre twice, man.
Yeah, and you're getting paid. I'm paying you 3 gold a day, remember?
Yeah, the labor for you, but not for the killing and I mean,
What about
I popped
we
out.
all take 80, and then he can have
Okay.
18. The 3 remainder from each of us as a bonus.
Okay.
Oh, but you guys, you suck.
I toss him a pouch of 20 gold.
Imagine we put a percentage of life lost in the fight to get the loot tax.
So you'll be having nothing.
Ooh.
Oh wait, you got beat up pretty bad actually. Shouldn't it be the people who like don't lose a lot of health and like actually perform well?
Mm-hmm.
In fairness, you
There's
did like
an idea.
you stabbed that one to death,
Reading
so I
my
think
book.
you know.
Yeah, but he stabbed that one to death so well because I restrained it.
That's right. So Nero should be getting the most.
Not that necessarily, but I won't say no to it. I also knocked out that spell.
He plays his character so well. Soren's got a point. I goes, 20 gold. Okay, that's even, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
500. Wait, that gathering this moment he's not. He's averagely smart, which in medieval times isn't that smart. The average man is not terribly smart. Well, in Eberron actually.
Oh, he's also a classic goon, so it's not he's not hired for his thinking.
It's a classic goon Nero.
Not
You
one
also
of them
got the
new
bracers. You're fine.
Oh, that's true. I did get the bracers. Okay, 20 gold the bracers. You know what? I take it back. Appreciate you, Katash. Appreciate you taking care of it.
No problem.
He'll go back to pretending he's Robin Hood. Motherfucker. Yeah. Look at me. I'm legless.
So how much gold did we get? 80?
80.
I like him. He's cool. Katash just exclaims to everyone. I've decided.
I've decided he's pretty great.
Who wants to hold on to the potion? Let me guess.
Oh! 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 Pick me! Pick me!
It should probably be on the person close to the front liners.
Hey, I can be on the front line. Yeah, I can be on the front line.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
But I'm immune to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage.
Wait, were you
I hate
mean
that
to
that's
them?
a good argument.
I'm completely immune to conventional weaponry.
I can probably
Immune?
strap him to my shield.
Not
It'll be all right.
No, I'm immune. Yeah, here. He'll give you he'll take his hand crossbow and hand it to you, Katash. He goes, shoot me. Come on. Right there.
Can I?
Send
Can
him
I?
No hesitation. Katash is like, yeah.
I don't believe
Immediately.
this. I don't believe this.
You see the bolt hits his chest, snaps in half from the impact, like it hit a wall, and flings off of his chest. And he takes the impact of it a little bit because the force of it. But he goes, see,
Can I shoot him?
fine.
Can I
You
shoot
don't
him in
need
the
the
head?
potion, but you're on the front line.
You take the gun and shoot him in the head. You shoot him in the head. Blast goes off. He goes. Ah! He grabs his ear. He goes, my fucking ear. He's deafened by the fucking getting shot next to his ear. But you looking at him. There's no blood. He's still alive, and he's running around holding his ears as opposed to his temple, which is unmarred, other than like a little gunpowder dust and smoke.
Hmm.
Your bullet's gone. Your bullet got turned into a piece of paper.
Mhm.
What
All
the
right.
fuck?
Well, here's the potion.
Ah! Oh, really? Thank you. It makes it so. He starts yelling because he's deaf. He goes, that makes it so much better. Thank you. Now I just gotta get it out of there.
Wait, wait, wait,
Come on. Come on, let it
wait,
go.
wait, wait, wait. Oh, the thing, oh, the head.
Might be in there for a reason. Maybe it fills up if you keep it in there.
He's just doing his. He can't hear any of you. He's completely deaf. Somebody let a flintlock off next to his, like less than a foot from his ear, so he's deaf right now. He starts gnawing through the fucking elf head, and he gets it. He goes, ha ha! And he throws the elf head over his shoulder. Puts it in his
Do you want that? Do you want that, Darwin?
All right, guys, let's go.
Do you want?
What?
Here's like, wait. I'll say to others.
What?
Do
What
we
are you
want
saying?
to? Do we want to just take a long rest here? We've cleared out the danger, and it's only coming from one way, so we could just take a sleep here for the night.
I can't see your mouth when you do that.
I don't repeat what I said.
Yeah, I got you.
Have we cleared out the corners of the cave? Or made sure that there's
I
no
think.
Well, there's one corner that we can't go into because it's too dangerous. That doesn't mean that things can't come out.
You hear the elf head saying, I am holding what dangers at bay, protecting you. You're welcome. What? Oh, that was in my head. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can sleep.
So no keys on that guy, no boat. That sucks.
There's a sick pirate tricorn on his head. I mean, it's old though. It's like falling apart a little bit, but it's cool.
Oh, hold on. I get it for Zon. Zon, wait.
What?
I put it, Zon, and I put it
What?
on his head.
He runs off, jumping up and down.
Yeah. Above table, can I say something like Katash? Is this metagame? Ryan, tell me if this is metagaming too much.
Okay, too much. You're not supposed to
If
do
this
any
is
of
like
it.
too much. Like I've played a cleric, and I know at the
Yeah, it's metagaming. If you're asking Gatosh to cast spells on the divine spell list, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, no.
metagaming.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
You have no knowledge of what priests are capable of, other than what you've seen Gatosh already do.
Okay, you're right. Never
Or
mind.
better.
Sorry.
Perhaps he's already thinking of a way to do it.
I mean, Katash is one of the smartest among
Gatosh is a
us.
capable guy. He's probably
Yeah.
already thinking of cool stuff.
Here actually is a good note. Would you consider that skeleton a corpse / having a mouth still?
I certainly would. I don't
Well,
know
if
what
you
you're
guys-
gonna get out. You can try it. Yeah, you wanna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Would you guys like me to ask?
If
I
we're gonna
can
sleep
ask
here,
if
why
it
not?
knows somewhere useful we can go, or maybe the location of
Boats.
something,
it.
anything.
Do it.
I'll lay my bedroll down and get ready to lay down.
During your bedroll, up to your chin. Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll like prepare a speak with dead ritual, and then I imagine the thing just
Well, it's just a head, so it just like
Yeah.
And it opens its eyes. It's like swollen cataract eyes. It goes. I'm so thirsty. Oh, fuck.
someone water skin.
Okay,
I'm
sure. I'll
hungry.
pour it. Okay, we'll pour some.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I don't let it touch the water skin. I'm just pouring some into its mouth.
It just immediately just like dribbles out and goes down the open hole at the bottom. It goes, oh, it's better.
Do you know of any ways to navigate these waterways?
You see its blind eyes go. I don't know to which waterways you refer. I don't even know where I am.
Okay, have a good rest.
Wait, you have to ask 4 more questions.
I
I'm stuck
ask,
like this.
what's your name?
Ezekiel,
Where did you die?
let's see.
What's your favorite color?
On the Thunder Sea. It's purple.
Um,
Wait, enough from you. I knew somebody else have a question for me.
Why are you in, or were you in that box, that chest?
Well, I made some mistakes in my life. I was a young elf looking for adventure, wanted to not be like all those other sniveling doo-doo old elves, right? So I went out on a little adventure, got caught up with some pirates, and, well, someone decapitated me while I was doing a boarding. And I guess they played with my head. He turns back into a shriveled head.
How traumatic it must be to be the subject of a speak with dead spell.
Oh yeah, for sure. I really like Matt Mercer's interpretation, where basically it's like the soul doesn't return to the body. It's that like the impression, like almost as if uh like a mold. Like the body is like the mold for the soul that was once in it, and what you're learning is like the impression the soul left on the body, as opposed to the soul itself, which is maybe a cop out for how bad necromancy is. If I think about it, maybe it is drawing the soul back and it going, necromancy's bad. This is torment. This is horrible. I was in heaven a moment ago. Which I
Yeah.
maybe like better. Actually, I take it back. I like mine better. Anyway, moving on.
I'm just ahead now.
Basically, I was in heaven, and now I'm stuck here talking to you assholes as a shriveled head.
Yep.
So what do you want?
So before your first question, fuck you.
Uh,
You may proceed with your question.
Yeah, first off, well, in Eberron, it's probably like, oh, thanks for saving me from the
Dollar.
darkness of Dolru. Awesome. And then 5 questions later, he's like, no,
Or,
has to go
or
back.
or you put them as a head. You're they're an enemy of yours. Do you take the head? You cast the spell, but you never ask the final question. So now it's stuck as a head in your closet forever.
That's some kind of form of torture, I'll tell you that.
That's
Yeah.
Nero coded.
No,
That's pretty narrow good, yeah.
All right.
he's not that.
All right, you guys. Now, while Tally, Katash, and Nero are playing with their shriveled elf head, is there anything Selena and Darwin and Philippe want to do before bedtime? It's very uncomfortable sleeping in here, by the way, because it is wet. This is like a wet, dank, dirty cavern, like muddy. It's not great.
I sleep in the air.
Selena's just like, oh no, you see Selena goes, and like in full like beginning of Hercules, like a little cloud just like incorporates under her and she just like goes to sleep on a little cloud.
Nice. Perfect.
Gosh, can you use that same kind of ritual on that skeleton over there, or can skeletons not talk?
Yes, I could. That think I was just hoping to find someone that was in this, cave, obviously, and had knowledge of it, but I don't know
Oh,
if that's the case.
pirate as opposed to that elf head, right? Pirate might have ways to navigate. I don't know.
Sure. I can cast it. I think you should be able to ask questions just as well as I. This is my last one, but yeah.
Is it not a ritual?
Is it a ritual spell? Katash?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
never
I
mind.
think that's
Never
right.
mind.
Yeah.
But anyway, I still have one more third level spell, so I still can do it one more time. If we're going to bed, it doesn't make a difference. Might as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'll cast it on this pirate skeleton, and you guys can ask away.
All right. Flowing from Gatosh's dark magic as he plucks a soul from beyond and brings it back, using himself as sort of like a medium to return the soul through him, like a black mist like pours out of Katosh's mouth and into the skeleton and imbues it with a temporary life in it. He like coughs out some dust. Who summons me from the black beyond?
Katosh Bruder, adventurer of Josharat.
Ah, not a very piratey name, but it'll do.
What's the most direct route to your dwelling in life?
You'll be wanting to go to the pirate haven, Duskhaven, aptly named as it is. You'll be wanting to follow down south. Oh, sorry, Dusty. You'll be wanting to follow the Sargoth River south as she flows, and into Duskhaven you'll tread, lad.
Got it.
Have one with the boys for me.
Of course. My friends may have some questions for you.
Oh, yes.
Do you know of any water vessels that may be near here or stowed nearby?
I've been dead a long time, lad. I did post me a rowboat outside this here cavern before I drank myself into a shallow grave. That wasn't my fault, by the way.
How'd you lose the leg?
Oh, it was a tale worth telling, I tell you. Oh, I was aboard me ship, for I was always a captain and a good one at that. I was sailing upon the high tide, making my way south out of the Dagger River, when I was beset by privateers, they called themselves, of Braylon, trying to defend the ocean they were. But I, as a great pirate of the Lazar Principalities, would not back down from a fight. And so erupted our weapons from the ship, our guns and our magic, and a boarding ensued. Man, the captain and I got into a piratey duel, we did. Cutlass versus cutlass, flintlock and magic we spilt, and then I lost me leg to the bastard. That is when he fell upon me with great zeal, and in the last moment I grabbed a flintlock that went sailing across the ground, and I blew a hole in his chest, one that he wouldn't forget until he died. Moments later, to be sure. Wherever he's dwelling off in Dalru, he's surely doing it with a big old blunderbuss hole in his chest, I say. And then I got me a peg leg, and then it really caught on.
Really cool that you started the peg leg.
That's right. That's why they call me Captain Pegleg. Feared from here, from Braylon to the Lazar Principalities. From the Eldin Reaches to Valinar, they knew my peg leg well. So that's like 3 questions.
How'd you end up here?
Oh, it's a tale worth telling, it is. You see, me and the boys were celebrating a victory. We had some fine booty, we did. Went into a drinking stupor, we did. While we were all pissed drunk, I took the opportunity to go to my hidey hole. For every good pirate has a stash, some place where he hides his treasure so it doesn't get stolen from his hearties or enemy pirates, which could very well be his hearties. But anyway, I digress. I suspect one of me crewmates was jealous of all me silver and gold and fine loot it acquired over the years. And so while I came on back drunk in a stupor I did so with a nice keg of ale. Did me some drinking, got pretty fucking sauced, dropped off a little shark skin pouch full of jewels I had stolen, a minor haul in the grand scheme, but it'll do. And then I found I lost use of my other good leg, fell on me arse, and realized I'd been poisoned. How unfortunate that was. And so, what's a pirate to do while being poisoned to death but drink the rest of it? Because there's no greater middle finger to the man who killed you than to look death straight in the face and say cheers. I also wrote that rhyme so that I wouldn't forget where I stashed things if I ever got too drunk, which happened a lot. So, that's me tales, lad. You got one question before I go off back to that dark, shitty place. As an opposition, you could carry me around with you forever. Just make sure not to ask me any questions or I'll have to go back.
It was like I lean over Katash. Can we have him? Can we carry him around by the head?
What's a little necromancy between friends, eh? Find me a new corpse and I can sail the seas again. Feel the salt in my beard and the breeze in my eye hole.
Guys, I go to Katash. Seriously, let's imagine putting this guy up at the rest. He can regale stories to guests walking by outside.
So he can tell them stories and they can never ask about them?
Yes.
Someone goes, hey, is that a skull? He goes,
I look at it and I
skull.
go, what was your name?
He goes, me name is Captain Pegleg, as I am
No, Captain Pegleg!
Green mist goes away, and as the green mist is floating into the air, he goes,
guys.
remember, Nero, it's about the friends you make along the way.
Yeah, but can I also get the treasure too? And the friends?
Fuck you. You already got it. I saw it. He ascends up and away and back to Dalroom.
Oh man, he was
Fuck, I need to
cool.
make a pirate PC, man. That was fun.
We're coming to Duskhaven soon enough.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah,
Now you really can't kill Tarkan because they're going to be charming pirates.
Or you could just give it a bunch.
We're gonna be fighting like 50 swashbuckler rogues.
I'm going to be making it as hard. My goal is that every level down the dungeon make it harder and harder to morally want to kill Tarkan. Or not even morally, just in any way, shape, or form. They're now charming, cool, swashbuckling pirates. They dance on tables and drink booze.
Talia started snoring.
Assassin pirates. Anyway, yes, let us continue. You guys all settle into a very wet, muddy sleep. You wake up with Trenchfoot just a little bit. And you guys can get a long rest. Nothing attacks you here. Nero, you find that your accident, you kind of wake up and realize you were like snuggling Captain Pegleg's corpse. You kind of go, ah!
Can I say I was holding the skull at least?
Yeah, you just got the skull.
He's got his arm around you.
Yeah, he's got his arm. He's got a skeletal dead arm around you. Nero's like in his sleep. He's like, it's so nice to be held.
I do not think that.
Papa. Same
person,
brain, dude. Same.
That is not canon.
That
That is not canon. Fuck you.
That wouldn't just happen if it wasn't canon.
That's
No,
true. We both said it at the same time. That makes it canon.
Now it does.
No, it's all good. All right, you guys rouse. You're soggy and wet and smell like brine and stink, and that was not the most comfortable sleep you've had. A little too soft to sleep, one might say. What would you like to do next?
I guess we're gonna have to go back and keep exploring.
All
Yeah.
right.
Do,
You'll
We can
start making
follow
your
the
way
river.
Follow the river home.
do you think we've made a decision about what we want to do with the drow, or do we want to try and find those hobgoblins first?
I think I can answer that. I believe the party's decision was they wanted to at least meet up with the hobgoblins before they came to a decision.
Okay. Okay, sure. I
Yep.
just want to know that's still our priority, but okay.
Just to streamline some things.
Okay.
All right, same as before. Well, let me ask, do we want to put Philippe back in the hole? It was a pretty close call last time.
And we
You'll
got
definitely be
ambushed.
going further south down the river. And if you get, what's that?
How far could we just walk along the edge?
It's just a card called sandwich.
Again, you can't walk.
Sorry about that. I remember now.
Okay, great. Love answering the same question 3 times. But
How far away is that enemy from me?
wait, what did the hags say they wanted to do again? Okay. You guys, so there were hags. So you guys all. So again, I digress. Is the plan to put Philippe back in the hole again?
To Philippe.
Yeah, that's a Philippe one.
You're muted.
Yeah, well, I'm not swimming.
Alrighty then. All right. Philippe goes back in the hole. I will say, quite literally, it was luck. I was rolling evens or odds to see if you were able to find something. So,
That would have been bad.
toss him back in, jump back into the river. It was icy cold yesterday. That's one hell of a way to wake up in the morning. It certainly cleans you off from all the mud and soggy dirt water that you've gotten all over you. The water
Is
here
it
is a
clean
little
water?
bit clean. It's the sea is
Like
salt water.
aquifer.
So no, this would be salt water.
Got it.
Wild science question to just toss out there. How's clean water is like rain like runoff
Fresh
water
water
from,
is rainwater. Yeah.
Yeah, so no, this would definitely be salt water.
Okay. Yeah, underground there's like a water table or water level, some shit. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good point. This runs downstream into Duskhaven,
Agartha.
which then flows out into the Daggerheart River. So no, this would be clean. This would be clean water.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Cool.
Yeah, if I might be wrong in the end, but I'm 90% sure that this is clear water then because it doesn't come from the sea. It comes from the mountain. So yeah, this is clear. This is clean water.
Do you wanna-
Um,
Do you want to swim back towards the hag and keep looking around that area, or swim on further down?
yeah, you're going towards the hag.
Okay.
Because that's the way forward. On you go. You make your way past the original entrance into the hag's lair. Swim, swim, swim. Because it's you're not going against the tide, you're going to be moving a little bit faster for time's sake when it comes to Philippe. I'll say you're at about 5 minutes now when you get to here.
I can scout ahead and look for any flat areas.
You're not a fan. I'll tell you when you land where you're at. I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to skimp you guys. But you keep on swimming down. A couple minutes have definitely gone by, but you're swimming with the tide, which is, to be certain, a lot faster. Go, 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 da, 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 da. You've gotten past all of that, so I don't want to be skimping you guys of any of your entrances or exits. Yeah, no, okay. So this is the first one you get to. You get to this little edge here. Beyond the initial cavern, you definitely see what seems to be like stonework, which means flat surfaces, and you're about 6 minutes in to having Philippe in the hole. So it might be good to stop here and refresh at the very least, if not travel through.
Okay, let's get him out. Let him have some air.
Okay. You get out over here, you make your way into the stonework over here, and very easily find a flat surface. The air's thinning, but not so much that it's hard to breathe, Philippe. The hole opens, air rushes in. You're good. Do you guys want to explore this section, or did you just want to pit stop here?
Like, can you zoom out, see where we were in relation to everything?
Sure. I can't do it too much. You're gonna have to pay attention to the way I'm moving the
Okay.
camera because I don't want to reveal stuff you haven't been to yet. But I'm just gonna make my way back up the river. So you've traveled all this way. This is where you initially entered the Hag's Lair, right here.
Okay.
So you guys swam all the way down, crisscrossing and so on, got back to here, and then continued downriver like such, following the right bend, following the left bend, swimming on forward, following the right bend, following straight in a little bit of a zigzag, and then you landed like right here. So this was the after this is the this is the next stop past the Hag entrance that you have not explored yet. This is the very first place you have found since then,
Okay.
opening on the river. So if this is basically if this is your completionist question, yes, this is the next possible opening that you find along the river.
Yeah, let's use this to get Philippe's mare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've already gotten him out. He's already getting air. Question is, do you want to explore this section of the dungeon, or do you want to keep following the river? I will
I'm
say
down.
this. If anyone's curious for a perception check,
Of course.
for what might lay beyond, go right ahead. I'll say disadvantage because you're looking pretty deep into like the dim light of your abilities. For those of you who have dark vision. Yes, Neil?
I have like 120 feet or something of like dark vision I can see. Is that
Yep. I'll take that into consideration. Absolutely.
okay? Okay.
So the first roll was a nat 20.
Dude, me too.
Ah.
Tally and Katosh go and become just an eyeball.
And then we
that
get
looks
something in
down.
our eye because of disadvantage.
Yeah. Second roll was a 14 for me.
And what did you get, Katosh?
8.
8.
Same 8.
Other than the cavern definitely widening out at this part, no, you don't see anything beyond down there. The water just keeps on flowing beyond your ability to see.
Cool.
All right. So then allow me to tell you what you're looking at.
Do it.
Making your way down a little bit here. First and foremost, where you're standing right now, oh, you know what? My apologies. Maybe you didn't notice them at first because you were just very concerned about getting that thing open, getting Philippe up and out and safely. Leaning against the walls of this initial entrance are two 10-foot square rafts made of Zuckerwood logs, lashed together with thick spider webs. Resting nearby are 6 10-foot poles that are most probably used to guide the rafts up and down the roof. So this, yeah, you do definitely find some rafts here that you guys can utilize. I would say 2 of you, because they're just very simple rafts, I would say 2 of you can be on a raft at a time. Selena can fly. I mean, Philippe can go back in the hole. Or someone else. Or maybe Darwin goes in the hole. Fuck it, you don't need to breathe.
Yeah, that's probably
and
better
then
actually.
And then the other 4 of you could actually be on these 2 rafts if you want to take these down. But there's more dungeon to explore if you want to do that first.
I can just keep swimming.
Or you can just keep swimming.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea to like get on the rafts, sail up and down the river, try to get a good feeling of where we are.
We
Well-
do know that somewhere along the river there's an overhang. Let's see, the rumor that we saw, Duskhaven overlooks Dagger River, cuts Beware Fortress overlooking the river, guarded by a knight riding a wyvern mount.
You think you definitely are not a Duskhaven.
I have a more important question.
Okay.
Is this on the east bank or the west bank of the river?
Ooh, this is the West Bank.
Okay. The hobgoblins are on the west side. We should go.
The west side of the dungeon, keep in mind. As far as, yeah, on the west side of the floor, just because, me zooming through Tailspire doesn't give the best sense of direction, you guys are still, as far as you know, like pretty close to like the Hag's Lair, which is the easternmost side of the floor. But yes, this definitely would be a start in the direction of the western side of the dungeon, for sure.
Do you want?
So up to you. I will simply ask the party, do you wish to continue to follow the river, or do you want to go deeper into the dungeon?
Let's
question.
go deeper west.
Right, Philippe, that's Philippe's vote. Miro, yes?
Can we put the rafts inside the hole?
No, they are
10 by 10 foot.
square.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're 10-foot square rafts, and it's a 6-foot diameter. They don't fit.
Okay, then.
All right, we could do a vote. Philippe says continue west. Darwin, what do you say?
Yeah, west. Let's get the full story lay of the land.
All right, 2 for west.
West.
That's west.
Continue the river.
All right, that's majority rules. You
Okay.
continue along the river.
No, continue into the dungeon. He voted
Continue
dungeon. He voted
what?
dungeon. Okay.
Wait, did
Okay,
we?
everybody, listen. Everybody, listen. If you wish to go
I
deeper
didn't
into the
even
dungeon
vote.
west, say aye.
Hi.
Aye.
Aye.
There, majority of rules. Only Nero wants to go down the river. We will go deeper into the dungeon.
Guess I'm outvoted.
Sarn goes, down the river, aye! We've been outvoted, Nero.
Yeah, that's what happens.
I'm all about the underdog. Okay, so you guys turn from the river and begin to make your way deeper into the dungeon. You are afforded immediately 2 options. There is a cavernous path that seems to break away from the actual stone structure of the dungeon back into like a natural cave, and that heads south. You could, as extension, continue on west through the dungeon, or you can move north through the dungeon. So northern dungeon, western dungeon, or the southern cave?
I say southern cave.
That would work. I'm pretty sure the river flows south. South seems to be where Dust Cave in, and like where things will probably. We'll want to do that later. So if we're trying to do a completionist, we can go north, and I think west is also a priority because that's hobgoblin.
I'll give you one last thing just to make things as complicated as possible. Sweeten the deal.
Go ahead.
Down the northern cave path, you think you might see something akin to like firelight. And for those of you with particularly high passive perception, you might hear the very quiet din of like people. Like casual, not like anybody. You don't think anybody's standing ready to kill anybody, but definitely the quiet, simple din of like civilization in that direction. So civilization to the north, to the west, which rumor has it leads in the direction of the hobgoblins, or the cave to the south, which indeed would be sort of following the path of the river.
I think west towards the hobgoblins is kind of what we're on right now.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
All in favor of west down through the dungeon, say aye.
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 Hi.
Damn. Okay, let's go.
It's unanimous. You guys all are like, fuck that way, and you guys are going to continue straight. Excellent. So, easy enough. You head straight. Things immediately become confusing to me for some reason. The fuck is this shit? Oh, okay. Again, 2 more options. You can either continue straight into the dungeon, which it seems to open up into sort of cavern around the end, or there's a door to your left. All in favor of the door, say aye.
Aye.
Pop the door. Aye.
Aye.
Sure. Aye.
That's 4.
Sharn goes,
That's 4.
hey, that's 4. Aye. That's 5. Ha. Okay, you guys take a left turn and open up the door. You open up the door to find a second door. I don't know what all this shit is. Hang on a second. Oh, I know what this is.
Somebody
Hang on,
got
sorry.
fucked, dude.
Yeah. Somebody did that. You're absolutely right.
That dude is
Somebody
bad
did
off.
Ooh, you guys open the door. Oh, fuck. You see your potential future. In the middle of the hallway, crushed beneath a 4-foot square block of stone that has clearly fallen from the ceiling, is what looks to be like the gangly, visible legs of a dead goblin.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's like
Oh, the
tons
gob-
of stone, right?
It's a lot of loot. That's a ton of weight. One of the legs are definitely like bent backwards, like clearly snapped at the shin.
Oh,
Yeah, he was like there, and it just.
before I walk in, can I look up in the ceiling?
Yeah, you see a big hole where there was once a giant fucking block.
Go in there. We can jump through the map and jump all the way to the 22nd floor. I know how this works.
Woohoo! Da, 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 da. Bowser's there.
I know how this works.
Oh yeah, we did just see Donkey Kong.
That was a very funny Mario 64 joke, guys. You should have laughed. Be millennials. Thanks a lot.
That's a Nintendo 64.
Fuck you. You're not that weird. Only Colin can say that.
Yeah. I immediately check for traps.
All right, maybe an investigation check. Yeah, you see a clear square in the ceiling that's about 4 feet deep, where you see that thing just fully just got let go and set down.
21.
You think that little goblin disarmed all the traps for you, so you're good.
Perfect. Da-dee-da-dee-da. Check the door for
Thanks.
traps.
Buddy, I will say that this counts for the whole room. Yeah, you find no more traps in the room, as far as you can tell.
I open it.
This door is a thick stone door flanked by bas-relief carvings of dwarves. Their faces and beards seem to be chipped away. You can't open the door. You push, and you push, but it will not open.
Do we try to
I
pull
pull.
No.
Uh.
No, yeah, it still doesn't open. You push, and you're like, hang on a minute, and you pull and go, that would have been so.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it doesn't want to open for you.
Can't Selena's hammer knock down structures?
Can.
Yeah.
What do those
Well, dude-
tablets on the side say?
They're the bas reliefs of dwarves with chipped away stone faces and beards. They're just like 2 dwarf faces on either side of the dwarf.
Okay.
Selena, you want to do some bopping?
Yeah, of course, always.
Selena, you. And she batters up at the plate. She's getting ready to knock that ball right into the park. And she goes for the big swing. The door just pulverizes outward with a single swing. Adamantine and stone do not get along, but adamantine almost wins the fight. The doors just obliterate outward, completely destroyed. As a fun note, those doors only magically open to the presence of dwarves. So if Benric had lived,
yeah.
you would have.
One of us needs to be a dwarf next time.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah, wouldn't it be cool if one of the party members was a dwarf? And that'd have been so cool. Why didn't anyone play a dwarf? What the fuck?
Nobody wants to
Yeah.
be short.
Nobody wants to be dead. I'm kidding.
But we did have one.
Somebody
one.
somebody did, and somebody slit his throat.
Yeah.
Funny how that all happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where is Benric right now? Oh, nobody bothered us, but at the center.
They'll revivify me. That I know they'll revivify me.
They're definitely gonna. They said that they'd save up their money to do a raise debt. They said it. Any day. Yeah, he's in Dollaroo right now. Any day now.
No, go
And
ahead,
you get
guys. Go
out.
ahead. I don't need to cross over. My friends
They'll
got
be
me.
here. It's been a year, but they'll be here. They're just looking for a resurrection, like a full resurrection.
Tragically, canonically makes sense for
They were
Bendy.
really broke, really broke.
They're just getting the money together. They're just
As
getting. My buddy Gron's like, Gron,
is
is
we
that
thought
you? You son of a bitch! What happened to you? Oh, anyway, let's move on from that. Anyway, you guys get to the Hall of Stone. 20 cubes of solid granite measuring 8 feet on a side are arranged around the chamber. Um, 4 unfinished statues are situated around the room, have piles of chipped stone around their base, and last but most unusually, there is a big fucking monster in the room. Yep.
That's
And
big.
a huge creature, 10 feet tall, 10 feet wide, was sleeping soundly in the middle of the room.
Oh, yeah.
And with the destruction of the door, it comes creeping around the side, opens up half of its head, and a huge tongue sticks out.
It's the thing.
Kinda. Everyone roll for initiative. As its arms hang limply as knuckles scrape along the floor. It seems to be made of stone, teeth, and tongue, with a single eyeball in the middle of its head. Darwin, you have that really cool book. As a fun check, why don't you roll me a nature check with that +5?
I do too.
You have a book about monsters?
Yeah, I was the co fucking
No, this is
funder.
a different book.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Oh,
13.
no, not that. Yeah. 13. Yeah, you don't know. What the fuck is that? All right, yeah, initiative. Let's do this. Actually, does it want to kill you? Let me take a quick peek.
We are not the dwarves you are looking for. It's a friendly guy. Look at him.
No, yeah, we got to roll initiative for sure. I also have one more question. I gotta ask one more really strange. Actually, you know what? We're probably gonna end the session around here. We're not gonna start a battle with 9 minutes in the session. I do have to ask one question before we wrap up the game. I need everyone to be honest. I'm not asking who is the wealthiest, but who has the most coins and gemstones on them. That is going to be important for this next combat.
You just
This isn't
just
about
gold and
coins or
gemstones.
monetary value.
This isn't about the value. This is not the monetary value. This is not the value of coin. This is about the number of coins. So your gold and silver and copper will all have the same value. It's just the grand total of what you got.
I have a 50 GP diamond on me for spellcasting.
Understood. So that'll count as 1 gem.
The amount of gold I have
It's
is 1,656. That's the
Is that the
gold.
number?
You want
I
everything?
want, yeah, one more time, everybody. One more time, everybody listen. I want the total value of the number of coins you have. Not, I don't need the division of copper, silver, whatever. I need the total number of coins you have, all in all, as well as the total number of gems. I do not care about value. I only care about number.
Understood. I have 2,832.
2,822.
32.
32, sorry. Got it. That is coins for Tao. Who else has got coins for me?
2,194.
Darwin, go ahead. Sorry, what was that?
2,194.
2,194. Thank you. Nero, you were gonna go?
1,575.
1,575. Thank you. Katosh?
Are we allowed to assume any percentage of our wealth is in the bank?
No.
Because So I'm walking
Nero-
around with 5,000 gold. I'm carrying 5,000 gold.
Nero has specifically opened up an account with the Kandaric Bank. That's been something that's been in play for a while. So yeah, if you don't have it, you just have like a fuck ton of gold on it.
Yeah, but I think it's been established that I do. I've written bank like notes of credit and stuff. I thought he had set it up for everyone, but maybe I'm under the. I just don't understand
I
what
have
percentage.
yeah, I have gold in the Kandaric Bank.
I have a document in Google Drive that has the exact amounts of how much is in different bank accounts.
Hmm.
And as far as I know, a group account has been opened up, and Nero has a private account. And Nero has told me every specific instance of his coins going into the bank, and I have been keeping track of every specific instance of coins going into the group account. If you have not taken it up with me, please assume that you have it on your person.
Okay, then I have a big ass bag of about 7,000 coins.
All right, total?
Yeah, it's like si I literally don't have a total. It's over 7K. I have to do full math. I didn't know if there's any allotment.
Take a second to add that all up.
Mhm.
Philippe, how many coins do you have on you?
1,300.
1,300. Thank you. How about you, Selena?
1308.
1308. Ooh, take that, Philippe. 8 more coins. Does anybody have gems? Nero, you said you have 1 diamond. Do you have any other gems of any kind on you?
I'm double checking.
And who has the agates from the pirate stash you just got through?
I have 2 gems.
Okay, so he's got 2 gems.
I have
Got
5.
one gem.
I got 1 gem for Darwin. What did you say there? Selena's got 2. What did you say there, Philippe?
5.
Thank you.
And I'll pick up
Gems.
the moss agate and the necklace. Does each pearl count as one?
I'll just count that as 1, just to make life easy. So how many is that total, Darwin?
I think it was 5 moss agates, 1 pearl necklace, and then I have like the 1 amethyst that I use for Bob.
So that's on Bob. So we'll say you have 7 coins.
Yep.
Or seven gems. Sorry. Nero, do you have any gems? How many gems do you have total?
If he's having the agates, I have that 50 GP diamond. That's all I have.
Okay, no problem. Tally, how many gems do you have on you?
I'll pick any, unless we split apart the moss agate. I don't.
Nope. That hasn't been divided. I don't know. Okay, Katosh, what is your totalage of coin?
5,370.
5,370. Do you have any gemstones on you?
No.
No. Okay. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Because this bad guy can sense your wealth and will probably end up targeting the most wealthy person amongst you.
Maybe
That
I'll
is
just
where,
fucking banish him.
yeah, maybe you will. Yeah, absolutely. But we will determine that next week. For now, we'll call it a night. Good job.